Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's Sunday, it's the end of the week, and that means it's time for us to be jumping in to some good old Warframe. Hello and welcome back one and all in this absolute medley of bots. It's just every time. I try and send them away at the start of the stream, they always come back. They always come back before we even get going, but whatever, we're here. We're all the same. I hope you're all doing well there. Hello, Archer. Hello, Noroi. Is that Noroi Senpai? I'm going Noroi Senpai. Let's work with that. Hello there, Snore. Hello, Zom. Hello, Crowned Ladybug. Hello, Ragnos. Hello, all of y'all. How are we doing today? How are we doing? Archer? Archer, Archer, you can't tickle the bot. You may want to, but you can't tickle the bot. No, that is not an option. They want to be pet. What? All of these or Archer petting the bot? Because at this point, I can't be so certain. Hello, Frank Archer. Dig in the haircut? Yeah. It was about time I got rid of, the excess mass that was on my head, especially with how hot it got in the UK here very recently. It was about time I actually got around to that. But, yeah. We can get cracking on with today's stream. Now, I did mention on the Discord that we're not discussing family matters here, as much as it may be Father's Day. I know that some people don't want to talk about that day, and that is fine. We can skip right past that straight to the Warframe bit. But what we're going to be doing today, right after we've done today's sortie, of course, once we've done that, I would like to do a little bit of arcane farming over on the Zaraman. Let's get ourselves some of those arcanes, because we got a whole bunch of brand new ones over there, both from the most recent update and the update before that, the actual Zaraman update. So I would like to grab a whole bunch of those. And the best way we can do that is farm standing and punch an angel in the face. That's what we're going to do. That's basically the idea. Zombie Goblin saying, hey, good afternoon. Thank you for all the videos. Learned a lot. My pleasure. Welcome to the stream as well. Cheers, Ragnos. And I see we've got some requests coming in. Ragnos has done a triple redeem, in fact. He's redeemed the Hydroid, redeemed some ambient music, and also decided Hydroid. Oh boy. Okay, well, Ragnos has learned where the spanners go. Let's do it. We'll switch over to ambient first. There we are. Sod the synthwave, I guess. There we are. Just get the volume up a little bit. There we are. And goodbye, Volt. It was fun while she lasted, which was all of about 5 seconds. Let's go get Hydroid. Let's go get Hydroid, shall we? Now today, chat, as well, in case you're unaware with regards to the raffle today, it's not a platinum raffle. Today I'm giving away a TennoCon digital access pack. That is that's the one that gives you the various TennoCon cosmetics. It also gives you some platinum with it, and it gives you access to the TennoCon barrel relay when that comes around with TennoCon. So yeah, absolutely. If you want to be grabbing yourself any chance of that, then yeah, exclamation mark ticket in the chat. I don't know why the ships are over there looking off to the side, but sure, okay. They're just coming in sideways today. Sure, why not? I'm trying to spot the Lisette drone in the Horder boxy ones. Ooh, good luck on that one. It's in there somewhere. There's only 171 of them, so it's in there somewhere. Might be in the pile up over here that keeps happening. No understanding as to how that keeps being a thing, and there's another one over here. But it's gonna be somewhere. It's going to be somewhere. The real trick, if you want to go hard mode, is finding the one drone that is bigger than the others. One of these boxy domestic drones has been resized as large as I can make it, which isn't very large apparently. So keep your eyes peeled. One of them is bigger than the rest. And I can't remember which ones. Good luck. Oh dear. Alright then, so we're going to get on with today's sortie. We've already got Snore and Zom in the squad. We've got one more spot available if someone wants to join in. You'll need to send me a message very quickly. Today, we've got a mobile defense with enemy physical enhancement. We have got a sabotage with assault rifle only, and then a rescue with cryogenic leakage, and there is Archer. Perfect. So yeah, mobile defense, sabotage, rescue. Gotta say, not my favourite, but at least these two are pretty quick. Mobile defense, yikes. We'll do it. Ragnar saying got scam modified an emote and it didn't redeem. You probably do have it. You might need to scroll or something, but you do have it, Ragnos, yeah. And apparently Snore does not have Hydroid. Well then. We'll just leave them to it. So yeah, we'll get cracking on with this. Physical enhancement means I'm going to want to use some elemental damage. more than anything else. I should probably be using elemental, and you know what? So I'll just run with this. I think this should be okay. Where's Waldo of Warframe? Yeah. You say Wally for the Brit? No, no, no. It's Where's Waldo here in the UK too. It is Where's Waldo here. Wally is the man in the wall. Oh, where? Yeah. Slightly different. Ever so slightly different, you know. One of them is a cosmic entity beyond understanding, and the other one is antagonist of sorts in Warframe. Yeah. There you go, Ragnos. You got it. Alright, well, let's put some defense on the area, I guess. That will at least keep a couple enemies at bay. And I have a toxin modded twin stubbers, so this should do some work as well. I just gotta make sure that I do not get macerated by the enemies with their extra slash damage, because I'm Hydroid. Hydroid is not very good at any of this. Frank Archer, don't know why you missed out a bit of your remote there, but okay. Pop. Do it. Don't take too much damage. Do not want to be dying as Hydroid. Actually, I'm going to puddle up. Definitely don't want to be dying as Hydroid. That would just suck. Bad enough playing him. Dying as him? Yikes. Oh, hello, Xmas. You stand up quite well to this gun. Until you don't. Let's just recharge this, and then we'll get the Hydroid for Brunwyn and Ragnos. Cheers. Cheers. There we go.
Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
Oh, what? Okay. Okay, I didn't expect it to maintain momentum in the wrong direction. That was just not helpful. I should have remembered that, because that's exactly how the portals always work, but yeah. Could have probably done with realizing that their portal doesn't reach as far as mine. Whatever setup they got there. Here we go. Short range portals did throw me off. You up to like grinding ducats? Well, I mean it is for a good cause considering that we've got Tenacon Barrow just around the corner and we've got Prime Chamber available at the moment. You know, a few extra ducats is kind of needed right now. Just a little bit. Yeah, let's get some more Krakenage going on. Whilst we're at it, let's just rain. Rain on the Corpus's Parade. A little bit of a crowd control ability with the knockdowns. Not really amazing, but we'll use it all the same. Hello, Red Ted. How you doing today? Yeah, Prime Chamber kind of costs a bit. Just a little bit, you know? As in, a lot of it. And this gun is not designed to deal with those enemies. Let me try the Amprex instead. Yeah, Overguard's a bit strong. Overguard is definitely a little bit strong. It can cause a bit of a nuisance. Let's head on over to the third and final location for this middle defense. Or multiple mini defenses, however you want to look at it. I'm assuming someone else has a data mass. Yep. I should say I could only afford 6 of them. Oh, only 6. Only 6 you can get. Not 20 or 30 Prime Chambers then. Only 6 Prime Chambers. Right, yeah. I feel so bad for you, dude. Yeah. Hello, Squilliam. I'm doing alright today. Hope you're doing well yourself. Today's been a bit of a lazy day for me, not gonna lie. I mean, got bits and pieces sorted here and there, you know. That I to my dad earlier, obviously. It is Father's Day in the UK as well, so, you know, doing the proper thing. Gave him his gift. But then everyone else popped off, sorting their own bits and pieces, you know, bits of family, whatnot. and I've got on with a few chores and then messed around a bit today. Took a bit of an easier day after finishing up the video yesterday. Much to the disappointment of some people who had their stuff loaded up in EVE Online, but you know, that's what you get for getting in the way of my ship. When my ship is specifically designed to hunt people down and ruin their day. Yeah. Fungus Frog say, we watch your YouTube, it's been extremely helpful. Glad it's been helpful, dude. Welcome to the Twitch stream as well. And we are done here. Let's just float over that. Excuse me, coming through. Ooh. I would like a little bit more turning control on this, but sure. There we are. That counts. And I accidentally put a tentacle, whatever. These never figured out how to make water deal good damage. There are various things they could do with Hydroid, it's just they've done none of them. So yeah, we just kind of have to suffer what it is. We just suffer it as it is, yeah. It was strange to me that the most recent buff they gave to Hydroid was through buffing his Tempest Barrage Augment to have 100% extra strength on Tempest Barrage. When all that does is give it a little bit more damage, the ability that people don't use for damage. Yeah. Yeah. Not a great buff, I'll be honest. Not a great buff, not a usable one. But it is what it is. We got what we got. Alright, so that was the Hydroid pick. Next we've got Snake Raider Sing. Expecting, still bringing Urali. There we go. Snake Raider just writing half an essay before saying Urali. Got it. Got it. Let's bring out the second water-based frame. Why not? Hello, Eshan. How are you doing today? Alright, so we are on to the next mission. This is assault rifle only, and I've got Urali. Snake Raider? Why you do this? Alright, let's see. Who hasn't got it? Okay. Well, renamed everything to a joke, and Archer, feck off with your joke. Caps and spaces, because if he's going to put a meme there, he can at least get the right loadout. Archer! Archer! Thank you. There we are. Oh, dear. You had a rifle? Well, you clearly bloody didn't. What rifle did you think you had, Archer? What rifle did you think you had? Because you had a Never. And a Never is not a weapon, so you've renamed something. I have no idea what that something was, but you had a thing. A Baza? Eh.
I need you to sabotage.
Ah, that is an assault rifle, but
The reactor is a complex system.
God knows then.
By removing the coolant cells.
Something was going wrong there. Well, seeing as it's a sabotage, I don't actually need to do any killing, so I'm just going to go unarmed from here out. And I'm stuck. That was... Are you kidding me? For crying out loud. How? How does the jellyfish get stuck there like that? Honestly. This is the tile set which is the least problematic, really. At least outside of the open worlds.
Stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again.
Zom's gonna have that, so I'm just gonna chill. What are we doing today? So today, after we've done the sortie here, spree, we're going to be heading on over to the Zaraman and getting some of those lovely new arcades. And I'm stuck again. There we are. Come on, stop getting stuck on all the geometry. Stop double jumping 20 miles into the sky. That's the thing, they give her a really, really big double jump. And then nowhere actually wants such a big double jump. It's really disorientating, not gonna lie. The first jump is a small little jump. Like, it's a decent jump, but it's a small one. The second one sends you to the moon. Like, just let us have more than 2 jumps and let us control how many jumps we want to use, how high we want to go. Hey, it's Urayli. She sucks. At least we have a mission where we don't actually have to shoot anyone. Time limit. Extracting. Why did I hear someone activating anything other than moving here? It's not what you're doing, bruh. There we are. Alright, that's enough of you, Rayleigh. Yeah, there we are. Snake Raider, job done. Don't do that to me, please. I really don't like that frame. So will I be buying the new arcanes with standing or farming in steel path? Well, here's the thing. I can only get so much standing a day, Precious Sponge, so I'm going to have to go farming them as well. Because if I was just going to get the standing I could get for a day, I'd basically run like a few missions to go, right, job's done, guys. See you tomorrow. And that'll be the end of the stream. But, no, that would suck. So yeah, we're going to be actually farming them. But let's switch on over to our third and final request of the sortie, and that is from Catacosmo asking for Ash Prime. Wrap it up with. Let's bring out Ash. And we are on to a cryogenic leakage rescue. As we get in on this, guys, let's get the prediction up and running. What reward do you think we'll get from today's sortie? Is it going to be an NASA sculpture? Is it going to be a Riven, a booster, or any of the other options available from these sorties? Use your channel points, make a prediction by clicking that lovely blue spanner, and you never know, if you're right, you're going to get back a whole bunch of them. Oh yes. So we'll be heading over to the Zariman after this mission. You got 2 minutes to get in on that prediction. Oh, fair do, Precious Sponge, fair do. Snake Raider, I never worry. I know it's just a fact that you're going to come in and do that. It's just a part of life, you know. Trade chat will scam. YouTube comments will continue to be ridiculous. And you will continue to ask for Urayli. It's just a part of life these days. Because we just got this nice, gentle ambient playlist in the background. Whilst I try not to have a mental breakdown from yet more Uraliage. Have I jumped in the right direction? Why was the waypoint pointing me towards a balcony? That was really weird. Since when should a waypoint point towards a balcony? Archer, really now? Come on. Archer, you're smarter than that. Archer! Oh, whatever. This might kill me. I'm alive. But seriously, imagine opening up the door and you can go under and not set off any time limits.
I thought I was gonna die.
There we are.
Thank you.
And we are out of here. Let's leave as quick as we can, not into the Nova portal. We don't need that portal, that is pointing in the wrong direction. Oh, fair enough, Archer. I thought you would have done this one by now. I thought you would have noticed the drop down. Perhaps I had too much faith. Nazami, what? No. Nazami, come on. I see you adding that to the list there. Oh, okay. Today we get a mod drop chance booster. Wow, okay. You'd think this was scripted. Here's me saying we're going to go farm arcanes, and I get a mod drop chance booster. Damn. Alright. Yeah, that works. That definitely works. I'll take it. Strangely enough, absolutely no one predicted a booster would come out of that. Now we had 5 people guess it was going to be a sculpture, 6 guessed it'd be a Riven, we had 3 people guess I'd get some Kuva, there were 5 people guessing Endo. Let's have a look here. 1 person guessed there'd be Former. And one person gets to be a legendary core. But no, you're all absolutely wrong, which means I'm actually going to give it to the legendary core person because they keep on gambling on nothing. So why not? If no one's going to gamble on the correct answer, I'm giving it to the legendary core one. There we are. Just so the spanners don't go completely to waste. Someone just made out like an absolute legend. I didn't even check the name. It was Ragnos. Oops. Well, Ragnos is just going to give me even more pain for that. God damn it. God damn it. Mob drop chance affects arcanes? Yep. So arcanes are technically mods in terms of mod drops. They are always on mod drop tables. Usually that's not really anything to care about because usually you're guaranteed to get an arcane from various NPCs, and so a mod drop chance booster can't affect those. But if it is a chance to drop, then a mod drop chance booster affects it. So yeah, there we go. There we go. Ragnos walks away with 8,500 spanners, and we walk away with an upgrade to our farming today. So that is definitely a win. That is definitely a win. Right, let's equip for it then. We've got a Zaku request from Esprit. Let's grab Esprit to do exactly that. Zaku to do exactly that. We don't need to grab Esprit. Esprit can stay where he is. You don't need to do anything, mate. It's fine. With the Amprex, I should probably switch that out to something else. Let's be honest now. Yeah. Let's switch that out. I'm going to switch for... Let's do the Fenmore. I haven't used the Fenmore in a hot minute. Secondary, I'd like something with a little bit of umph. Obviously, that's later. Let's see. Currently got it modded for Radiation Toxin. Let's change that to Corrosive Heat. There we are. That'll do just a little bit better. And I'm going to switch this over to Merciless. There we are. Fenmore, we will leave on Dexterity, because then I can use something else to support it. Do I want to use this one? Yeah, we'll go with that one. It's fine. Alright, sorted. Looks like I need more drones. No, Esprit, honestly, I think I'm fine for drones. I am pretty fine for drones. Like, it's kind of hard not to go somewhere without drones within 6 inches of me. So, you know, we're fine on drones. We are fine. Thiago, hello there. How are you doing today? I have no idea exactly where I'm supposed to pronounce or put the stresses on your name, so I'm going with Thiago. Welcome. Alright, let's head into the Chrysalis. We'll check if there is an interesting bounty going. Otherwise, we're just going to start up with the exterminates. We'll start up with that. Let's switch to Steel Path as we head down as well. Let's head on in. What's the best way to farm the arcanes? Or is that what we're testing? So I've not actually looked into the best way to farm the arcanes. I'll be quite honest with you. I would believe that Cascade and Exterminate are going to be the top ones, although Mobile Defense could also feature. Because apparently that spawns a bunch of Thrax. Armageddon is not going to be the way forwards. Void Flood, I think that's going to be doable if it's Endurance, but if you're not doing Endurance runs, probably not. So, Anyway, I've overshot. So I was too busy talking and thinking, not actually looking where I was going. If we have a look at the bounties, have we got the bounty we're looking for? Let's see. So, Exterminate, find and activate a Log Surge. That's not bad. We can handle that one. Cascade, awaken a Dormant Void Angel and defeat it with a Cascade as well. And all of these are not going to be on Steel Path, so you know what? Actually, I'm going to skip that. Never mind. We want the Steel Path. Got Legendary Core? No, Beard, no. We got a booster, but it turns out that absolutely no one gambled on a booster, and I didn't want to throw the spanners away. And so I gave it to whoever went for Legendary Core, and it turned out to be Ragnos. I figured Legendary Core is going to come up so infrequently that if no one guesses the correct answer, I might as well give it to the one that's basically never going to be right. Might as well. Instead, we got a mod drop chance booster, and that is going to come in handy. Finlay say, I've completed the Angel Zaraman. What do I do? I'm a bit lost. I'm not sure what you're asking there, Finlay. I mean, if you've done the quest, you've done every mission type. So what you've got now is a new area with new missions, and you've got a new syndicate which you rank up much like you do any other syndicate. You find whatever they care about in terms of they give standing for it, and you get a bunch of it handed to them. That's it in a nutshell there. It's a pseudo open world in that respect. It certainly functions like one. So we're going to start off with an exterminate. You know, we'll start off on the lower end, not get anything too crazy with the cascades just yet. Let's start on the exterminate. Certainly, if I'm going to be bringing in just, you know, random picked frames, I'll take it from there. You're on Steel Path for added drop chance. I'm aware. That's why we're on Steel Path. I'm aware. Okie dokie. That whole shouting at Archer is going to come up every single mission. I am absolutely fine with that. Alright. So all that we are needing to do is basically just find and murder Thraxes. And if we just happen to kill, you know, every single Grineer in the place along the way, that's all the better for us, isn't it? That's just all the better for us.
Don't let your weapons cool.
Is there an angel over here? There is not. Yo, Mr. Frank Archer, resubscribing there for the 3rd month. You're up onto your silver badge now, my dude. Just cheers. Any plans on making a video about Zariman Arcanes and how to farm them? I believe someone else requested that on the suggestion channel over on the Discord, so if that's something you'd like to see, Cosmo, you know what to do. You know what to do. Head on over there, give it a thumbs up to show that you too would like to see that. Assuming you actually do, seeing as you're asking about it. As for next video, I'm looking at different options. I think next one I should probably do the Felox, round off all of the Incarnate weapons. After that, we'll see what takes my fancy next out of the options. And cheers, Frank, for the double up on the hydrate after the subscription there. But cheers, my dude. Already onto that silver badge. Yep. Alright, well, there goes the rest of that latent charge. Let's refill it. There's got to be an angel over here, right? No? No, no. No, there is instead an Xmas who wants to ruin my day. Okay. We'll just shoot them a few times. So, no angel here. Gonna be further this way. Oh, Esprit. So hilarious. Don't quit your day job. Ragnos, you subscribe. The bot doesn't automatically time you out if you try and write a thing. You know what, Ragnos, every time you do that, I'm just going to time you out for a longer and longer period. Today you get 2035. You clearly don't want to talk for a bit. I get really tired of you doing that. I get really tired of you doing that. Think before you type. There we are. Alright. I have got this to deal with. Yep, we'll wait for that. Frame's naked. He's not naked. He's got little wispy tendrils around him, you see? He's got everything he needs. Well, that angel did a lot. Hey, Renuva. Are you on a barbecue? Fair do, my dude. Fair do. Well, apparently no one's got Void Strike.
Use your void body to absorb.
Damn it. Out of energy. Come on. There we are. Alright then. Don't cast that right. Oh, come on. Come on. I spawn in and there's a bubble on me. Where's the counterplay? Where is the counterplay on that? That's BS. Up. We got them all? Oh, we got them all. That was quick. I forgot that this is a Steel Path Angel, so it does take a little bit more effort from us, but yeah. Come on, someone! Alright. Got it! There we are. And it's dealt with.
Shrugging that off.
Ta-da! Don't know if we got an arcane there, but we did get the dead angel.
You broke.
And job's a good one.
Nice. Keep
Did we actually get any arcane? Ah, we did get at least one arcane. I was gonna say. There we are. Zaku just wants to be in dupe mode for a bit. Zaku always wants to be in dupe mode. The only time they're not is if a energy leech Xmas just spawns repeatedly on me whilst I'm busy in the void. Yep.
It is done, Tenno.
Alrighty. Yeah, was it just the one that we got there? Yeah, just the one arcane, but we got one. It's unranked, yeah, I know that, thank you. Wanna tell me what you do? Doesn't want to tell me. Let's have a quick look at that, shall we? We just quickly search for Flare. On heat status effect, deal bonus damage. There we are. Alright. Cool. Well, that was the Zaku run. Now we have a request from Nazami for Uraili. So, yeah, I guess we have to do that. Can I? Yeah, I have to apparently... I don't know. I didn't see the Arsenal option, but now we've got it. So let's sort that. Uraili. Oh, right there. There's no way this is going to go badly. It's only Steel Path. We'll be fine. Oh, and apparently Snore just left the squad. Okay, well. Bye. Oh, I didn't change my school. Dang it. Whatever. Whatever. Hello, Realed. How are you doing today? Just a reminder as well, guys, we're doing the Digital Access Pack giveaway today. If they're not going to switch... Oh, there we are. I was going to say, if they're not going to get here, I'll switch. We're doing the TennoCon Digital Access Pack giveaway today. It's just today. All you need to do is type into the chat, exclamation mark ticket. You'll be in with a chance to win it. That's it. That's all you got to do. Obviously, you do also need to claim it if you are the winner. So watch out your Twitch inbox if you are the winner to respond to that. But yeah, that's long and short of it. That's all you got to do. You got kicked out for no reason? Well, that's a fun one. That is definitely a fun one when it happens. Alright. Can I land many headshots whilst I am Uraili? The person who also defeats the anti-crit nature of this gun.
Body count can go way higher.
Well, I can get some headshots, that works. No angel over here. Oh, and I just fell off the map. That's fine. Bleed says we've got life leech on hits as well. Okay. Nice temporary buff. Sure, why not? Yeah, the Latum doesn't want crit, so having... Okay. So having a crit bonus right now, not a nice thing. It will actively make the gun worse. But hey, we work with it. We work with it. And by work with it, I mean I'll just ignore the fact that I'm getting debuffed and just try and hit them as hard as possible anyway. Oh, it is, isn't it, Real Ed? It's not the most meta, but it is still fun. Let's get rid of you. Uraili issue number 572. When you switch to operator mode, she gets off Marlena. How many other frames turn off their abilities when you switch to operator mode? Not many. Not many. But Uraili is one of them. Oh, apparently there's an arcane back here. Yoink. We'll see what that is in just a second. Or apparently we won't. Was it Uraili is cute? Well, reconstruct. Alright, cool. Quintus, thank you very much for the 200 bits. And yes, Not in a good way. Not in a good way. Kavats are cute. Kavats also get stuff done. Urayli actively is problematic. Oh, we got an angel, so let's wake him up. Can I wake up an angel like this? I think someone else has activated it, but... yeah, someone else must have activated it. We just got no warning. Take damage, take damage, take damage. That works.
Angel is trying to retreat into
Excuse me, I jumped through that.
and stop.
Excuse me, I jumped through that. Right, okay. So Urayli apparently can't go to the void whilst using Marlena. Sure, that makes sense. Someone's pet is here. Yep. All of this makes perfect sense. Let's get this one up real quickly, shall we? Joker, plenty of abilities, channeled abilities stay on. Even when switching to operator, it's what makes your Warframe vulnerable whilst in operator mode is... oh, sorry, you left your channeled ability on. Yes, we're not going to make your Warframe invulnerable. Void Strike was used that time. Good, good. So, yeah.
Now to stay.
And we got an Eternal Eradicate. Nice. Oh, Ribbon Sliver. Nice, nice. Yeah, Joker, I mean... so that tells me that you've made a suggestion there and then sticking your tongue out like you know how the world works. Oh, you know by now how much that annoys me. You know by now how much that annoys me. So I'm saying like, oh, did you think about this thing? Because I didn't, I'm just imagining it's probably that way. Please don't be like that. I get enough of that from the YouTube comments. Why is this person running? Do that. Come on. There we are. GG's. Real saying, got very lucky with a river mod for the Roll Guts. Plus magazine, plus damage, plus crit damage, -2. Yeah, that's decent. That's decent. It's not like the be-all and end-all, but it is decent. I mean, there's various things that could be done in Exchange Witch to work with Urayli, but her passive isn't the problem. Her passive doesn't work with the setup I'm going for, but that's more the setup I'm going for. Urayli overall struggles for far different reasons than her passive. Her passive is actually fine, normally. Eternal Logistics, Molt Reconstruct, and Eternal Eradicate. Okay, again, they're all just showing unranked. I don't actually know what they do. Molt Reconstruct, I think, is when you cast an ability, it sorts heals you up a bit based on the energy spent. That's all I know. Let's bring out a different frame, shall we? And there went Snore again. Let's bring out a Vault. Now, I'm pretty sure my Vault does not have much tank on this primary build here. No, it's not really great for tank. It's got Rolling Guard. That should be fine. We'll call it a day with that. Her bits increased in price? I don't know if Twitch announcing any change to pricing of bits.
They come to this place when
my
they
word.
know
Okay,
they are
well, here
not
we go.
pure. Tenno use the keys, but they
Yep.
are mere trespassers. Only I, Vor, know the true power
Cheers
of
for the 1,000
void.
Quintus.
I was cut in half, destroyed, but
Oh,
through
Snore apparently
its
can't check
Janus
this.
key,
We'll just force
the
it.
void called to me. It brought me here, and here I
Aye,
was
aye.
reborn. We cannot blame these creatures. They are being led by a false prophet, an imposter.
Urayli's
who knows
problems aren't
not
to do
the
with her
secrets of the
crit
void.
bonus. That's just a quirk of making a
Behold
weapon
the
that
Tenno
doesn't want
come
crits.
to scavenge and desecrate this
Which is fine,
sacred
really.
realm. My brothers,
Why are we doing a
did I
bounty? I
not
just realised
tell
that.
of this day?
Wait,
Did I not prophesize this
who chose a bounty?
Now, I will stop them. Now,
I'm
I
actually
am
upset with who chose a bounty, because we
reborn
specifically
through
came for the steel
energy
path. Who chose a
of the
bounty? I didn't even
Yanis
notice.
King. Forever bound to
Who said
the
you could start a
void.
bounty? I thought they were just starting the next
Let
mission.
it be known, if
Nope.
the Tenno want true salvation, they will
Nope,
lay
someone
down
seems to want
their
to just
arms
ignore what we're doing.
and wait for the baptism of my Yanaski.
Okay, so it wasn't Archer.
It is
Snore
time.
kicked. Zom!
I will teach these trespassers
Zom, did you pick a bounty?
the redemptive power of my Yanaski. They will
Did you just
learn
grab a
simple
bounty,
truth.
Zom?
The Tenno are lost, and they will
I didn't start a
resist.
bounty.
But I,
One of
will
you guys
cleanse
started
this
it.
place
Snore
of
got
their
kicked from the squad, so it's
impurity.
one of you two. Unless Snore it was you, in which case, wow, what the fuck is going on your side? The main thing with the not being on Steel Path is that we basically just lose. Yeah, we lose half the arcanes we could have got. Snore saying accidentally started and countered it. Okay, so Snore just clicking around on things. We got it. We found the culprit. It was Snore. He's clicking stuff. He's getting kicked from the squad. Clearly, he's just cursed. So, all in favour of kicking Snore from the squad? I'm being facetious, but damn you, Snore. Don't click random things.
That's a void angel. Make
You join someone else's squad. Don't just click random shit. Alright. Well, here's our angel to deal with. But someone activated the angel but couldn't handle it. Cool. Hello, angel. How did that knock me down from that far? There we go.
the angel is trying to retreat into the void so it can heal. Follow it and stop.
Snora's just coping? Coping with what? I really should have brought my Void Strike. I've gone like 5 times now. There we are. And stage 2. Can I go through the ore, please? Hello? Thank you. Well, that was instant. I didn't even have time to go through because it was denying me the ability to go through. By the time I get there, it's done.
That's the way. Break it down, body and soul.
Job done. Alright, let's go. Which way is go? Oh yeah, we're still killing enemies. Ah! Didn't need to do it. Did it anyway. Okay. Now, I've not been doing any time trials with this, so I don't know if this is the quick way of doing this or not.
We're near a pulling out. Great job.
But we're getting stuff. We are getting stuff. We got 2 arcanes at least, despite being on the wrong thing. That's okay. Pick us some Naramon focus, why not? That'll be Vazarin in a moment. And we are sorted here. On to the next one.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer
I mean, yeah,
yourself.
Vazarin is the you get it done quick method. Like, there's no complaints, there's no messing around with it, it's just the way if you just want to get stuff done. All the others have options available to them, but Vazarin is basically just... Oh, Vazarin, Madurai. I keep saying Vazarin. In my head, Vazarin is the damage one, even though it's not. I don't know why. No, it's Madurai Void Strike. It might be the V. Vazarin, Void Strike, it might be the V that's throwing me off, I don't know. In any case, at least we got the right thing now, so. Let's try this again. But this time, Steel Path, me pick mission. No one else click random shit. There we are. Yes, it says starting Halako Perimeter Zaraman. Doesn't say the level. Doesn't say it's Steel Path. That's curious. We can only find out it's Steel Path when we actually, you know, come across an enemy. See, oh look, these guys are nasty. Can I hit some headshots? I thought I was at headshot level, but apparently not. Someone has got themselves a nice bright Kuba Ogress. I'll have to turn down my ability effects in a moment. I know it's not the brightest, but it's still bright. This game's obsession with really bright effects always annoys me. Like, some bright effects, fine. Bright effects you have absolutely no control over, take up your entire screen just to say, hey, enemies here are taking a little bit of heat damage, not fine. It's not fine. But it be like that. All we can do is just work our way through killing all the enemies for it. Is it me or is everyone else far away for some reason? No idea. Yeah, Cavaliero's voice lines are a little bit cringe, aren't they? Just a little bit cringy. Fancies himself some kind of, you know, hard-ass military style dude. Honestly, it just comes across a little bit sad. Oh, I looked away to try and understand the message because Squirbo said, what? I was like, oh, what are they responding to? And I'm dead. Oops. I'll just not read chat. There's nothing interesting happening over there, is there? You know, what? I don't need to read what you guys are saying, do I? Oh, fuck, getting hit again. And for some reason I switched to operator. I didn't press switch. Oh right, that was the spear thing, but I didn't see the area because there's red in my face everywhere. Right, that's it. I can't be dealing with this goddamn visual effect. I even have it at 100. I have it at half, and it's all over the goddamn place. This is with minimum, and it's still. This is what it should be normal. This should be the normal effect, not strong. So not the weakened version. That should be normal. I mean, I appreciate it, so, but at the same time, DE shouldn't make it where even at half strength, it is obnoxious. Does anyone actually enjoy that? Does anyone actually enjoy that? I'm sure some people enjoy, you know, inflicting it on others. But for your own personal enjoyment, is it great to have your screen just filled with constantly? I was saying, I love the Ogress and its ability to blind people. Exactly what I'm saying. Yep, you like blinding people. It's not the colours you like the fact that people are blinded. Oh, we didn't even do the goddamn angel. Didn't even look. Was it with players and bright atomic effects? It's the game just pushes you that way. Game's like, hey, here's this really big ass weapon that does some great ass stuff because, hey, welcome to Zoom and Boom meta. By the way, the visual effect is just going to fill up your entire screen, even if you're on 50% bloody intensity. Deal with it. Yeah. I'm going to switch to a different frame again. I'm going to step a little bit further away from the lift, and then switch to a different frame again. There we are. Because, yeah, here you can enter your equipment. Here, you can't. You'd think the dividing line would be there, the doorway, but no, it's actually here. Step over the line. Equipment. Step this side of the line. No equipment. Fun fact. I don't want to keep complaining, but there's a few bits to complain about at times. I don't encounter a lot of this stuff when playing solo. In solo, I don't have someone pick the wrong mission. In solo, we don't have loading issues. In solo, we don't have lag. In solo, doors open when they're supposed to open. Quintus, I didn't notice you picked a full random loadout and all that mess. I'll be honest, I'll do that next mission. Or I won't, we'll find out.
These foes deserve your respect. Honor them with quick deaths.
Yeah.
And I for your victory.
Solo, I have exactly as many effects going on as I intend to have going on because I'm the one bringing the weapons. So I am one of those who now plays a lot more solo when I'm not on stream. I will usually only play in groups if either A, I want to be really lazy and just, you know, kind of slightly coast through a mission because someone's going to have a Zuma Boom going.
I'm loving this.
Or the alternative reason is I'm doing relic fishes and therefore it is actually optimal to have someone with me. Outside of that, I'll usually be solo these days. I find it interesting that the teleport orb you mentioned there, King, comes up even if you are not doing bounties. It's like, hey, did you want to fast travel to over to Quinn? Did you want to go right there, right now? Do you want to teleport over? Do you really need me to shortcut that distance for you? Because you could do a bounty right now. Come on, over here. Wait, no, I'm not doing bounties. If I was doing bounties, you'd know about it, game. I didn't just leave a bounty. Go figure. So it is slightly odd to me from that side of things. It's like, that doesn't really need to be there. Yeah, Quintus, you'll get there. You'll get used to it. Or you can change your name, you know, that works too. Whichever approach, I ain't gonna judge. Okay, that was dealt with nice and easy. I'm not even going to stop for Malika because she doesn't give arcanes. She gives standing, but I'm going to have a bajillion standing from the angels, so I don't need the quills. We'll just double nuke the area, deal with well, some of the healthy enemies, I suppose. Yeah, it's not an insta-gib of everything. Ah, the marker's there, now it's annoying me. Fine, I'll grab it. Menu's faster? The menu is faster. They could, you know, just have different interfaces for it, repeat last bounty, anything like that. I get that they went for the portal for immersion's sake. And I get not putting it right in front of the door. All of that lot's fine. It's just, the only bit that gets me is the spawning of the portal when you're not even doing bounties. It's like, hey, let me get you to Quinn faster when you don't need to. That just seems odd to me. That's the one bit that doesn't add up. Like, rather than going for finish bounty, get portal, it's finish mission, get portal.
The angel is trying to retreat into the void so it can heal.
Can I go through, please? Can I go through, please? Can I go through, please? There we go. It's gonna be done before I get here. Yeah. I'm the host, aren't I? Yeah, I'm host. Why am I stuck waiting to go through when I'm host?
That's the way. Break it down, body and soul.
Can I go through? There we are. I go through straight away this time. Oh. Didn't even attack us. Just immediately with the orbs. Okay. Okay. That was a dick move. job done. There we go. Cascadia empowered. Sure. Cascadia empowered. That's the one that gives you... Is that the one that's damage on your secondary for status effects? Or damage from heat? It's one of them. Kashuni saying, Yo Ken, do you own any dual sword? If so, can I show the skills for it? The skills for it? You thinking of a fashion frame project? You need the skill. What? Right, I felt like I slipped into the EVE Online universe where you have to passively train up a skill to be able to use some gear. Cascade logistics. Yeah, we got a bit. Oh, the skins would make sense, actually, now you say. Yeah, skins. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Arsenal. Dual sword. Yeah, I got a few. I've got the dual razor. Dual cleavers. Are they a dual sword? I think they are. Dextacra. Got the twin croaker, twin basalt, Namis Skylar, dual Keras, dual Kamas. I'd say the dual razor because they got former on it. Yeah, these are dual swords. Alright, cool. So, appearance. Skin. You've got the dual sword Stavika skin. That's a thing. And then in bundles there's apparently the Siskis? Kaiskis? Saiskis? This skin. And the Narian Valley skin. Narian Valley. So yeah, there you go. I hope that helped whatever thing you were doing. If you're wanting more fashion tips, wrong channel. I don't do fashion. This Lavos is the height of fashion when it comes to this channel. Everything else is downhill from there. On the random loadout? I said I was going to forget, didn't I? There we go. Okay, Quintus. There we are. I said I was going to forget. We got so much random crap happening today, but sure, whatever. Let's grab that for you. This, randomized, but we have got today Banshee, Amethyst Grass, Psylocke, Pangolin Prime. It's not even Banshee Prime. Trigger, Moltron. Yep, this is going to be shit. This is going to be absolute shit. Well, let's go. I hope you enjoy this, Quintus, because literally no one else is going to. I'm going to use silence. I hope I've actually got a build on. I didn't even check that. I noticed I have no health mods. Oh, I did gain some overshield from a cast. Yep, so I do have a mod on at least. We've got something going on. Let's see, if I use this... Okay, that's channeled, so we've not got the Soundquake build. I really should have checked which build I was on. That would have helped immensely here.
Don't slow down now. Body count can go
Oh, here's an angel. Let's wake it up. I don't think I have the armor strip augment on. I hit an enemy earlier, which had armor in it. Didn't lose it. Yep, not got the armor strip. Okay. So that's not what we got here. Well, the Psylocke is doing nothing. Oh, come on. Let me through first time. Burn it down. There we go. Recast that. If I zap that a few times, will we get... Oh, we do actually get points on it. Nice. Well, that arcane will do the trick. Or that amp. I felt a lot stronger than my amp, not gonna lie.
Yes, it won't be shrugging that off.
Job done. Now we just do the rest of the mission. Oh, Fredo has so much more health than Banshee. Yeah, 425, 1050 versus 335, 300. Like, who needs a Warframe at that point? Like, seriously, actually. Okay, because amps suck, that's why. But then, so do these weapons. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, I'm gonna die. Can I? Well, I have 80 health now. 80 health and a dream. If I did this and that. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait, no, that was a butcher. That doesn't count. Oh, gods. You there. Prepare to die to someone that isn't me. Apparently we missed an enemy. I've never played Hearthstone, so no idea if it sounds like that or not for you, Mythic Spirit. Got him. This is actually painful. And Archer has managed to go down before me when I have a random loadout Banshee. That is... okay then. Imagine dying before Banshee on the Seal Path. That is an oof right there. Yeah, void damage is pretty bad. It doesn't really have any kind of benefit to it aside from resetting of resistances, and maybe Void Bubble can help you out at times, but mostly it doesn't. Mostly it doesn't. Amps are pretty terrible. Just overall. It's why that Void Strike, as powerful as it is, doesn't seem ridiculously overpowered. It's because even with Void Strike, it's not actually that good. You know, if I do this, and all the enemies are dead before I can actually react, but sure. Like that, with 1000% damage buff, it still took him about a second or so to die. 1000%. 11 times usual damage, and it's tickling. Okay, so that stuns him. Use that for extra damage if I can find the spot. There we go. Wait, we get the spot? Can we latch onto the spot where we get the bonus damage? There we are. All the bonus damage. Zom just sat there watching and enjoying themselves. Please don't hurt me, Arson Xmas. I am fragile.
They finally got the message. Grenier backing off. Good work.
Okay, if I switch to this, do that, and then switch. Void Strike Xylock. What mods have I not got on here? I'm just going to Mercy Kill. That counts. Wait, we can leave. What am I doing? Let's go. There we are. So that's a random loadout for you. Every time someone picks a random loadout for a Steel Path mission, the exact same kind of thing happens. Yeah. I didn't die though, so that's what happens when you have a team to carry you, I guess. Ah, Ragnos, you're back. Hope you learned.
You are a blade.
Think before type.
Resist to strike. You strike.
Next time I'll add a 0 on the end.
Lesson ends.
Orange crits on amp. Eternal Eradicate and Onslaught. On energy depleted, 180% crit chance. Nice. And on operability, 60% damage. Yeah, fair dude. That will certainly do the trick, yeah. Doesn't Void Strike increase the casting speed rather than damage for your frame? No. No. Focus. Madurai. Void Strike. Warframe and Operator. First ability consumes all energy to increase damage for 8 seconds. What you're thinking of is Power Transfer. Passive. 100% amp critical damage for 20 seconds on switching to operator. 50% casting speed on switching to Warframe. That's what you're thinking of. This one just gives damage to both Warframe and operator. Oh, nice, Kirsch. It's always nice when someone learns about that for the first time. That always makes things fun. Alright, let's bring back Lavos. Yes, yep, we've done the random loadout now. Let's bring back real weaponry, please. Stuff that can get work done. This one, and this one, and this one. There we go. Alright. As for the companion, yeah, get back to good old Carrier and Glass. We don't need to bring Smeeta because Smeeta doesn't double with mods. There we go. Alright, Archer's headed out. Catch you later, Archer. Blizz headshots. Blizz. That'll do. I just realised why those headshots weren't doing as much as I thought. I was using the Fend more and not the later. My bad. We'll just kill this then. Health orbs give us more health. Sweet.
Best be ready. So long as they keep coming, you keep killing.
Alright. Azure Meter? Carrier's fun. Carrier doesn't get running off in stupid directions. Carrier doesn't need me to go ahead and revive him.
Angel's trying to retreat into the ball.
Carrier just works.
Follow it and stop.
Pop! How's that one done? I'm worried. How you doing? Give it a second. Oh, let's get the headshots. Oh, there we are. We'll also get rid of the Thrax whilst we're here. Might as well. Someone else should be doing the Angel side. Should be. I'd imagine they are. Okay, they're struggling. And I can't go through. There we are. Like this. There you go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we are. Oh, and we're out. Let's switch. That's better. And we got an arcane from it. Nice. On to the next part of the mission. Crochet, also, sure you do it unknowingly, but thanks for being wholesome instead of screaming damage every 2 minutes. Don't like it when a community gets toxic. Who's just screaming damage every 2 minutes? I mean, I'm sure that's, you know, a little bit of a simplification for Twitch message purposes, but at the same time. Like, what? Yeah, I try not to get too preachy, too negative, too ranty or any bits and pieces. I certainly try to avoid politics here on the channel. That's always a good thing to skip. Because at the end of the day, I know some people feel like they're making a platform themselves, you know, that they are 100% everything the stream is about them, yada yada. And I know that's not the case. I know that is quite simply not the case. You guys are here for entertaining content of the Warframe variety. You like the entertainment that I provide, otherwise you'd go find someone else. Oh, that shouldn't have exploded on me, but whatever. Kill it, thank you. Well, that goes a bit grumbly. So yeah, as I say, I'm here to bring you guys an entertaining experience. I do that in my own special brand of way. I don't do it through Eidolons, I don't do it through endurance runs. Different people offer those kinds of things if that's what you're looking for. They just aren't entertaining to me, and that means I wouldn't be able to make them entertaining. At least not beyond anyone's sadistic pleasure in watching me squirm. And that, I think, is the key to it, is doing what you enjoy, bringing it in an entertaining manner, remembering that it's for others to enjoy, like yourselves. And then you just, whoever does it that way, develops a community that wants that as well. I consider myself very, honestly very lucky that so many of you guys here want that kind of experience. You are here for something a little bit more simple and standard,
Nice.
rather than constant eidolons and constant level cap disruptions. I appreciate you guys are here for the more mature approach, rather than screaming damage or just turning into a 12-year-old who found the caps lock button for the first time. Yeah. Joker says, just here to listen to a British accent. Yeah, British accent does go burr. You here for the math? 2 plus 2 equals 4. Ha! Quick math, yeah. 2k HP Lavos? Yeah! Umbral Lavos.
Very good.
Lavos definitely deserves Umbral. He definitely deserves the Umbral. It goes nicely. Now, Ragnos, you chose this music earlier, but sure, yeah, we can switch over to the rock one. You've not chosen which rock one, so I'm going to choose for you. Let's just get that up onto here. That should kick in shortly. Crown Ladybug saying, you're the only Warframe streamer I watch because I enjoy the vibes greatly. I'm glad you enjoy it, yeah. Cheers to that. Soul Designer saying, my policy is not to add Umbral frame former to non-prime frames. Honestly, prior to Steel Path and whatnot, that'd be reasonable. That'd be perfectly reasonable because Umbra Former were rare. Now, we just kind of keep on getting them. Every couple months, you can pick up another one from Teshin. They're giving them out in various events and whatnot. There was some in Nightwave. Umbra Former are no longer as rare as they used to be. So you can absolutely be a little bit more lavish with them. Yes, I'm aware of the pun there, but we're not doing that today. Or we might, but not right now.
Don't let your weapons cool down.
Why am I using the Femoral again? Latum is just better. What am I doing? That mark suggests to me that someone has found the angel.
When that thing starts moving,
Yeah, go ahead and wake it up.
will.
Yep, they're woken it.
I
Nice.
know what to do.
Slam. And welcome to the jam. It's the angel. Please, 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 please stop spinning! I can't hit the headshot when she does that. What am I? How am I missing? Okay, that's cheating. That definitely stops me from headshotting. Just let me get the.
Angel is trying to retreat into
Whatever.
the void so it can heal.
We'll just incarnate that ready. And oh, come on! Did we get them all? Did we get them all? There we are. All right, cool. Saying, so what happens? People start arguing builds, damage, and statements like Brook is just better Excalibur, which is objectively wrong. Yeah.
Body and soul.
Alright, I can at least buff up my damage by casting an ability, but yeah, that didn't get me very far. That'll do it, there we are. I'm saying, facepalm so hard, frames do too much damage anyways. Just do the frame that speaks to your power fantasy. At the end of the day, yeah. Play the frame you want to play.
It won't be shrugging back.
Just obviously some frames are better than others, both situationally and objectively. Hydroid is a terrible pick for most situations overall. About the only time he stands out is if you are actively trying to be in a bad situation. Whereas on the other hand, Lavos here fits most situations pretty comfortably. He suffers from a lack of stealth, but that's about it. That is about it for Lavos. Lack of stealth. His crowd control is a little bit on the weaker side. But his health, his tank, that is solid. His damage output, pretty damn decent. His sustain for ammo, amazing. What about Zephyr? Zephyr's a very strong frame, yeah. Zephyr is a very strong frame. And if someone tells you otherwise, they clearly haven't used Zephyr. Quite frankly. And I make a distinction between leveling a frame and using a frame. Anyone can level a frame. Using a frame requires you to take the time to actually see what the frame does and how you can make that work for you. Very important distinction, which some people tend to forget. They'll try a frame out, get them to level 20, maybe even get to 30, and be like, oh, they didn't seem that fun. Like, if you haven't even tried them, now you've got the full power. What do you mean they didn't seem fun? That's like saying the Incarnate weapons are no good when they haven't even got the evolutions. Yeah. If someone's like that, you can just move on from them. Ignore them. They're important. Infinite ammo. Does that affect the Incarnate mode? It does not. Well, that's disappointing. I'll just spam click the ever-loving hell out of this. Ah, this is all on semi-automatic. Come on, finger. Hold out. Hold out. I will hold out until the buff runs out. Oh, this is genuinely actually beginning to hurt my finger. Why am I doing this? Why have I decided this is my challenge? How long have we got left on the buff? I don't know which icon it is. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. Yeah, there was no need to do that, but okay. All right. Let's do it.
We're near backing up. Good work.
Another downside of Lavos is finger pain? On console maybe. Not on PC. Not on PC. Gas armor strip, damage immune, room clear, CC, attack speed buff. Yeah. Room clear CC. Yeah, he's got the cold on the
So you conquer
what's it? Thermal
yourself.
Sunder. Not the best in terms of CC, but it is. It's a thing. It exists. It's there. Alright, Snore I think was dipping. Zom is dipping. Alright. Take care, y'all. In fact, we'll do some solo for a bit then. We'll do some solos for a bit. Archer, which build are you talking about?
Their rage is
Actually, you're lulling, so I'm not even going to ask any further.
impressive.
I'll leave you to that one.
All warriors death.
I'm using Femoral again. Later! Later, go. Hurt things. That'll do. Prepare to fear this now fully powered and operational Lavos with a late-term action. Just a quick little heal, don't mind me. Enemies think they can hurt me, they can, but then I just undo all that. Kind of messes with them. One down here? Yeah, there is. There we go. Also, fun fact, I don't know how many of you guys actually know this about Lavos, but he also is able to do finisher kills. Quite easily. I'm going to now fail to do that. There we go. I don't know why that was just not working for a bit. But yeah, he can open up finisher kills. Or the game can just bug out. That's great too. I think my Sentinel might be messing with that at the moment. Yeah, the heat procs mess of it. I will disable my Sentinel for the next demonstration. Look at that. Bam. That was not a stealth kill. And yet I can just, you know, waltz in after casting the ability and finish her attack. Now, normally you don't really need to do finishers like that, but if you come across a desire to use finishers, Lavos can open them up. It's not ideal, and it's not permanent, but it is an option. This would come in, say, if you're using the inner dem, trying to get the heavy attack efficiency bonus. You can set up an enemy for a finisher on demand. Like so. And you can see, Glaive Prime, once again, not messing about. But yeah, if the enemies are affected by some kind of staggering proc, like the heat proc from my Sentinel, that gets in the way of it working. And I'm not sure why, I'll be honest. Aside from just, you know, animation being animation. Hello. Goodbye. Yeet. I mean, that wasn't a very big yeet, but, you know, they still go flying. It's a yeeter. Definitely isn't a yeet isn't. And then Glaive, doing Glaive things. Although Thrax are pretty tanky, not gonna lie. When it comes to dealing with the Glaive, they handle it pretty well. This one, on the other hand, yeah, no, that one's dead. Overguard vanished, it vanished. Most enemies just kind of look at Glaive and go, ah, I tried. Likewise, later, yeah, nah. Y'all are gone. No concerns about that weapon's power. Alright, let's see. Angel here, maybe? Over this side? Anywhere? Somewhere? Please? No? I think the spawn spot is over here, isn't it? Yeah, there, this is a spawn spot. No Angel. Oh, we got a Sarin quest after this, alright. I'm just going to stand still, I'm going to get the headshots. And you. And you. Oop, okay. Standing still, not happening there, sure. Clever, threw it behind me. I was ready for it to be in front of me, but no, she tricked me. That butcher died to the AoE. He ran into the AoE. That is unfortunate for that man. That was unfortunate. Oh. And we'll just drop that right there. Will that do the trick? That'll do the trick. Nice. Do I have a Riven in this Glaive build? I do not, no. This Glaive is Riven free. Because Glaive Rivens are expensive. Why spend money on a Riven when, you know, the enemies just die anyway? Oh no. Oh, I just got hit with a magnetic proc. My poor, poor energy. Whatever shall I do? Oh, right. Yeah, I don't use energy. Keep trying, Warframe. Keep trying. Ooh, okay, that nearly got me. If they can't take my energy, they'll just swallow me up from the ground. That'll work. Oh, there you are. I was wondering where you were. I just couldn't see you. Ah. Stop with those bloody Kuva Trokar things. They're annoying.
They wanted to do things the hard way, and now they're done.
Alright, is there an angel in here? Because otherwise I've missed one. Is it over here? I've missed an angel, haven't I? Dang it. I'm gonna assassinate these guys. That's how annoyed I am with that. Yeah, no angel, I'm just gonna have to leave. Oh well. It happens. Does the weapon stance matter for Glaive Prime heavy attack? No. Heavy attacks on all weapons are the same regardless of stance within a category. There might be the odd exception somewhere else, because, you know, Warframe's always got an exception somewhere, but in 99.9% of cases, it's just whatever you, whichever weapon you're using, it's just based off the category, not the stance. Stance will only affect the 4 main combos, so that is your standing combo, your walking combo, aiming combo, and your walking aiming combo. That's it. If I'm missing your messages, by the way, don't feel free to at me if the chat's kind of going a little bit. If I have missed your message, or use the highlight message to help bring it out, because sometimes, you know, with the bot spam, I do miss a bit here or there. Alright, I'm going to mix up the weapons a little bit here. Right, yeah, wrong side of the line. Got to get past the line of leaves here. You see that line? Now we can change our equipment. There we are. Let's bring the Rubico. And let's bring the... Yeah, let's bring Epitaph. Let's bring it as the, what do you call it? Primer version. There we go. Let's bring the Inodem. And I'm going to bring this on the primed version there. And with Rubico, I'm going to switch this over to Dexterity just to help out a bit. Because as much as the headshot bonuses are nice, I want to make sure that I have plenty of combo time because I'm using Madurai still. But yeah. Also for the Hydrate, cheers. Right, yeah. Thank you. I think I failed that pronunciation, but I tried. Rip the Ripperino saying, can you check my Riven stats? I have one, some people say is bad. Plus loads of crit chance, plus loads of crit damage, minus crit chance for slide. Okay, what weapon is it for? With those stats, it's probably going to be a craft weapon, but what weapon is it? Alright, let's do some Inodeming. For Glaive? Okay, those are not the stats on the Glaive. Alright, no, those are going to be the stats on the Glaive, not Glaive Prime. That's the problem. Glaive Prime will have very, very different stats. As for Glaive Prime, having crit chance, crit damage, that is good. That is good. That crit chance should probably be double on heavy attack, I believe. That'll come out quite nicely. Fabio, I can't tell if you're arriving or leaving. Fair enough. But yeah, Ripperino, you want to check what those stats are on the Glaive Prime to get a better understanding, and then just see what build can it augment for you. But that should be an alright Riven. On my Glaive, I run a Toxin mod, which allows me to bypass the shield gating of Corpus units. So they can't tank a shot and then die eventually to the slash. It just one-shot kills pretty much every Corpus unit as a matter of standard play, really. Hi, mate. You did not do what I expected you to do. Now you're dead. God damn it. Alright, can I have a finish off someone? Thank you. And that allows me to get some heavy attack efficiency, and so I do not lose all of my combo. Ta-da! What I rate top to bottom the highest one-hit damage outputs of throwing melee weapons. So from top to bottom, we've got Glaive Prime, Zoris, and weapons that you don't need to care about. Job done. Was there anything I missed there? No, I think I covered every throwing weapon people care about. Glaive Prime, Zoris, and stop caring. The rest of them will function exactly the same, just worse. So unless you for some reason just decide that Zoris isn't worth your time, you've got access to everything you need. I think I missed a message or two there, perhaps. I'm sure you guys will let me know, because there is a lot going past at the same time there. At me if I'm missing an important question. Otherwise, I think Beer's got a handle on the admin ones. you. Alright. Can we have a few more, you know, of those Thrax showing up? That'd be great. They're the ones with the actual arcanes. They're the ones we're here for. I would like a little bit more of them, please. Oh, stop jumping past me. Stand where you are. I'll come to you. There we are. Thank you. Raffle for what? Worried. Have you tried exclamation mark raffle? Like, you almost got there, but then you didn't do it. Have you tried doing it? Because Beard's already done it for you, but you can also do it yourself, and you'll see the details. That's why I put an exclamation mark in front of it, because it says, hey, this is a command. This is something you can type into the chat, and the bot will respond and let you know all about it. There you go. You figured it. Alright, Brunwood saying, I thought I'd try again. Just can't seem to understand how people survive in missions higher than roughly level 40. Like, understand the concepts, but putting them into practice still seems to just get me killed. Willing to put it's a skill issue, because it is. But I feel there's something more I'm just not seeing. Yeah, no, it's a skill issue. Gear can get you through it as well. I'll be honest, one of the reasons I play Lavos is he has a very lazy frame. Because he has that much tank, I can, well, watch. Okay, this isn't a great example because she's actually going to die to my Sentinel. Yep, that was pathetic. Wow, okay. Let me find a few more enemies. Maybe I can get more than one at once to attack me. Alright, murder me. And you see how my health is kind of not going down that fast. This guy's... Okay, bad example. This guy does a lot more damage than I remembered. That was a terrible example. I forgot how much damage these guys deal. That was a terrible example. Note to self, do not damage. Can they spawn a little bit quicker than that, please? There we are. Alright, now, when we stop getting shoved out of our frame, when I'm trying to make a point to someone who just wants to understand how the game works, stop being so high level for a second. Jesus Christ. Oh dear. Okay, well, never mind. I mean, you're asking about level 40. This is level 150, so it's slightly different. I'll just slowly get back all the loot I had. Oh, don't spawn a lich. That's insulting. This is how infrequently I die. This is how infrequently it happens. Almost every time it happens on stream, the game's like, oh, you're going to need your lich now. You have no control over this. We're just going to spawn her in. Because you clearly don't know how to play the game anymore. So we're going to help you out by bringing in this person who can't kill anything. God damn it, game. Actually throwing shade. So yeah, the main thing in survival, as I suppose I did demonstrate there, is don't stop moving. You stop moving, you die. You stop moving, you will die. Unless you are in a frame which is so tanky for the level that you can't die. Normally, you will. The way you get around that is be as mobile as possible. Make it where it's hard for the enemies to actually get anything done. You hit them so hard they don't have time to hurt you. And then you throw on a healing option to deal with the chip damage that does get through in the end. There we are. That's the basic principle of it. There are other ways of general survival. There are tips and tricks and pieces you can use. So some frames will have built-in immortalities like Nidus and Wukong. Some frames will have the ability to heal themselves so ridiculously that they just don't die. Some frames can straight up decide, yeah, we're not taking damage anymore. Like Revenant, Rhino, Valkyr, they just, nah. Damage could be happening. Oh, that was my ally. But we're not going to do that. Snake Raider, that can wait. That can definitely wait today. Where is the angel? She's not here. If I've missed the angel again, I'm... whatever. If I've missed the angel, I've missed the angel. Not like I can do anything about it. Yeah, Karth, it's called bug frame. It happens. We either deal with it or we play a different game. There are a lot of small ways you can improve your survivability. Shield gating, which basically means that damage that should kill you won't kill you because it hits your shield and then just stops. It doesn't go into your health. Toxin bypasses that, but that's it. So if you can still have shields, you still have effectively an extra life. Yeah. Let's do a better demonstration. What's the best primer? I prefer to use the Epitaph, but you can use various weapons. I think the Epitaph is one of the stronger ones.
You are a blade. You exist to strike. You strike to win.
Alright, so
The lesson ends.
demonstrate how I mean about a level 40 mission and just, you know, keep him mobile. Let's set up something fairer, shall we? Let's set up something fairer. So, let's bring a lower tier frame. In terms of the way I build them and use them. I think if I actually go measure, I should start, yeah, I start my basic measure. There we go. No former on this one. We got a potato, have we? No, we're not even got a potato. Oh, wonderful. Okay then. Let's switch that for a different aura, shall we? Does that one fit? That one fits. Okay, cool. Oh, I don't know why that was on there. And I'm going to not use arbitration gear, so we'll take that off. We'll take off the primes. So let's build him up a bit. Let's get some armor on here. Let's get some armor. Do I have a downrank steel fiber? I don't. Whatever. We're only going to be using 44 capacity, so it ain't cheating to use that one. We'll run some equilibrium. We'll run some strength on here through intensify. And then we'll run some range through auger reach. Yep. There we are. Budget build. I'm going to take off you and you. Okay, so this is pretty budget. The vitality is a bit stronger, and steel fiber is a bit stronger than you would get on a budget normally. I'm going to switch out that one actually, bring that down. I don't have a lower ranked steel fiber, so we're just going to roll with it. It's a few points of armor. It's not making that much of a difference. It's really not. So we'll just leave 100% one there. It's fine. We got very down ranked equilibrium. These two are cheap. These two are just very, very cheap. In terms of weaponry, this is where we bring out the no former foreman. We built this one previously. It makes for demonstration purposes. So yeah, we'll run with this. This is a very doable build for a newer player. And let's bring the Gamma Core. That is another very formative weapon. Very early game one. Heat, magnetic corrosive. Sure, why not? And let's bring Heat Sword. Why not? Let's bring Heat Sword. I'm not going to use Condition Overload on it. I'm going to use Pressure Point. Weeping Wounds, you can get that through Deimos, so that's perfectly allowable these days. For demonstration purposes. It's not a crit weapon, so we don't need to build for crits here. So let's instead... let's upgrade these ones. If we go Status... Virulent Scourge, Vicious Frost, there we go. Even though there's a dash polarity, I'm not even using it. Okay, cool. I think in terms of a basic build, we'll get rid of the Verglass, so Carrier's not going to be killing. In terms of a very basic setup, this is pretty newer player friendly. This is an MR8 weapon, but then if you're up against level 50, you probably should be having something a little bit better than the Voltor at that point. So, yeah, I think this is a good demonstration of about as low as it gets. This is about as low as it gets. So, let's see where we can take this. Sedna, I don't think goes all the way up to 50. No, we got 30s and whatnot. So I think Sortie might be our best demonstration, but then it's got modifiers on. It's a demonstration. Let's see, how bad can this go? Newbie gear, not even a potato on my frame. Let's do this. Why pick Measure? Because you can get Measure from your clan dojo. It's not about what options the frame has, it's about what options a newer player has. If you look at a frame and goes, oh no, they're too good, I can't be using that one. Tough, you're imposing restrictions on yourself. If you're struggling with the game and doing those restrictions on yourself, you are your own problem. This is for people who look at a level 50 mission and go, how the hell am I ever supposed to do that? No, well, this is how. I might mess up here. I might have done this wrong. I might have built incorrectly. I might have bitten off more than I can chew. We're about to find out. We are definitely about to find out. Tank on. That slash is going to be a right menace, isn't it? That slash is definitely going to be a menace to me. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I wanted to press my fourth ability. Okay, this is definitely not what I was expecting. Can I have some energy orbs dropping, please? Oh, that missed. That missed all of them. That was going to be my ticket out of this mess. And there's a burster. Right, this is definitely going to cause me issues. I am going to lose this one. Sortie, I've bitten off more than I can chew here. Non-potato was a bad idea. I thought maybe I could get away with that one. No, I've pushed this one too far. Thank you. What is slowing me down? Alright, now I actually have some energy to work with. Like I was supposed to have from the start. Oh my, the blinding. We can do some demonstration. So I'm going to pop that there, which will make them more vulnerable to damage and give me some more orbs. Suppress them all a moment. This thing is really tanking me, not gonna lie. There we go. Oh, just as they dropped, I threw that. That is unfortunate timing again. Ragnos saying I should move on. Thank you for the advice, Ragnos. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You clearly know a lot about this game. Alright then. No energy. No defense. This could hurt a bit. This could definitely hurt a bit. I could have done with energy right now. Can something please drop some energy? I need quite a bit of it. Oh, please start dropping some. Will you give me some? No, don't spawn these things. They annoy me. Okay. Oh, well then, Ragnos, it helps if you tag the person you're flying to. Because otherwise it looks like you're speaking to me, the person whose channel you're on, yeah. It's the distraction there. That grenade is not something I want to be next to. Please don't one-shot the console. Oh, that did a lot of damage to the console. Who threw that? Oh, we got 2 Xmas units, so I'm going to go down. Yeah, bringing this frame was a bad idea. No potato on Sortie is definitely a bad idea. There goes the console. Alright, yeah. So that was too much. That was definitely too much. We were getting halfway there, but solo, that was definitely too much. We'll up the game. We'll up the game on that one. Let's bring out Measure Prime. I won't make use of the former on him. No, we'll stick to whatever polarities Nezha's got here to keep it fair and balanced. But yeah, definitely needs a potato. With an energy pizza, I'd have done it. Yeah, I didn't want to bring out an energy pizza there. For the same reason I'm not bringing out arcanes, despite the fact you can use both of those things before you've even finished the star chart. We don't want to go that far. So let's see. This comes with a D and V polarity. So Neja Prime. Because I'm not going to just spend a state on this just to demonstrate to someone what they can do. Okay, the next person with backseat games gets timed out for 2 hours. Come on now. I didn't get to this point here not knowing how to play the game. Thank you very much. So, take your backseat gaming and just be nice and shove it. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, where were we? Vitality. Again, sticking to the down ranks, sticking to the mods which you'll have access to if you've not finished the star chart. Again, the difference in armor that's making is not that much versus having only 8 pips on it, so we'll stick there. Bron was saying, I should probably preface my original statement, yada yada. Got a build of Protea, Tenet Plasmor, Kuva Nukor, Kuva Shield Egg. Hold on. Hold on. You're saying you're MR23, you have a Kuva Nukor, Kuva Shield Egg, and you're struggling in level 40 missions. Alright. Alright, okay. Screw those builds. Screw those builds. Protea. Let's bring out some nice standard weaponry then. You said you had Kuva Nukor, Kuva Shield Egg. Oh. And you got the Tenet Plasmor, not the full min. Don't know why I grabbed that one, to be honest. Alright then. Not just level 30 throughout a number, I've given up. So not only are you not a newer player, you are struggling with an unknown level of mission, and you have a strong Warframe with 3 of the stronger weapons in the game. Okay, Kuva Shield is not that great, but you have Arcoplasma and Nukor. Honestly, dude, I don't know what your problem is then. I don't know what you're struggling with. You've not explained what you're struggling with, because the thing I'm trying to cover for you, you said, oh, actually not that. So I'm stuck there, sorry, Bronwyn. I have no idea what I can show to you, or say to you, or help you with. Grab your Warframe, and stop standing still. Move around the map. Literally, learn to bullet jump. It's crouch, jump. If you are not bullet jumping, if you are not rolling, you are doing yourself a disservice. If you think you should be walking around sneaky, taking out enemies one by one, you are doing yourself a disservice. And if that does not describe what your problem is, then honestly I have no idea what your problem is. No idea at that point. You like standing still to line up shots. Alright, there it is then. Yeah. I nailed it right at the very start. We didn't need to leave the Zaraman. If you stand still to line up shots, you're wasting your time. Even when I'm using a sniper rifle, I won't stand still to line up shots. If I have to stand still, I'm dying. Unless I use Lavos, because Lavos doesn't die that easily. For him, you really have to stand still to die. I'm just going to use what weapons I feel like for a bit. Screw variety. We just did variety. No, it's fine, Bremwood. It's fine. It's fine. You've got your answer, you've got your lesson, you've got your details there. I'm not going to keep on it. You know what's up. I know what's up. Everyone knows what's up. We'll just go back to what I was doing. Yeah. Natrok needs Former? Yes. If you don't put Former on the Natrok, you're not getting the full power out of it. I don't know why you do that if it's the weapon you're trying to use. If you're at the stage where you've got the Natrok, you're definitely at the stage where you can afford to get some Former. Put some Former on it. I didn't re-equip my carrier. So that's going to be slightly worse.
Flagging, you're my favorite little meat grinder.
Gun already has 4 V polarities? Okay, the bow does. Yeah. Didn't I do a video? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did a video on the Natrok. Worried? Check out my video on the Natrok. It's going to be a lot easier than me trying to re-explain to you the entire contents of that video. Because I made a video so you can go have a look at it. Exclamation mark Natrok. I presume I put it into the list of exclamation mark commands. Have a look. You'll be fine. Thrax has done his invulnerable laser thing. Let me see if there's an angel here. I'll be quite honest when it comes to the Thrax design. Like, I get that they're meant to be more challenging. The whole, haha, immediately after, as soon as they saw you, they become invulnerable for a moment to do this long animation where you just have to walk away. That's not a fun design. It gets boring after the third time they do it. Oh. Let go of that a little bit too soon. My bad. No. Trocars. Thank you. Oh, hello, Xmas units. Anyone call for an energy orb? There we are, yep. You got the video, you got the link. Now to Rook. Cool. Oh dear, dear, dear. Yeah, that's why almost every boss fight in Warframe is actually kind of shit. Press a sponge, in my opinion. I don't enjoy them. The assassination missions, I don't enjoy them. Because the only way they figured to balance all the damage they give us in this game is to just make an enemy invulnerable until they've had a moment to do their thing. As someone who's designed multiple enemies for games in the way of Dungeons & Dragons enemies, because I've done a fair amount of that, never... Oh, did that too soon, my bad. Never have I decided, yep, this enemy is just immune to damage for a moment. You gotta wait for them to do the cool thing TM before you can hurt them. I've never done that. Because that's not fun. Instead, the enemy has abilities, powers, options to counter the players, and the players have to deal with that. Straight up immunity, long animations to just kind of show them off. It's like, please. It's only a couple seconds, but it's a couple seconds every single time, and it gets a bit boring. Especially if you've somehow cold procced them. If you get cold procs on a Thrax, just go make a cup of tea. Just wait. Yeah, there's a sergeant, but the sergeant again shows exactly what's up with it. It's like, if you want to make an enemy which is a threat, they need to have a boatload of health in this game, because otherwise we do just one-shot them. I unintentionally killed the sergeant before Dee's Rebecca even got to them when I was on primetime with them once. And it wasn't me who killed it. I walked up there and my carrier killed it. They were just like, oh, it's dead. Oh, that's the sergeant. Yeah, that is the sergeant. So Snore, if the BBEG in Dungeons & Dragons is doing a big old speech and has allowed the players a way to attack them whilst they do it, or to sneak up on them, the BBEG has failed. You don't need to make them invulnerable to avoid dying. I've just realised this is the first time we've had an Acolyte show up. How is this the first time we've had an Acolyte today? I suppose we've been just going through it that quickly as a team, yeah. There we go. Can you combine Corrosive and Slash to strip armor and deal a high amount of damage at the same time and use Heat? Okay, 3 questions in one there. Can you combine Corrosive and Slash? Yes, don't do it. And Heat? Yes. Heat with Corrosive? Good idea. Heat with Slash? I mean, you're kind of wasting your time. Choose one or the other. To do loads of damage? Yes, because Corrosive will reduce armor, Heat will reduce armor. That'll allow you to deal loads of damage. Corrosive deals just a heck of a load more damage to ferrite armored enemies. Around 6 to 7 times as much if you're on Steel Path. The reason that Slash doesn't go with those two is because Slash procs, which is the thing that bypasses armor, does not care about how much armor the enemy has. Even with the initial hit, it doesn't care. Slash procs scale off the base damage of whatever is causing them, the crits, the faction modifier, twice over, and if the enemy has been made more vulnerable to damage through some means. But armor isn't counted in the equation at all. That's why people use Slash Viral, because Viral enhances damage on health, and that includes armored health. it's still health. You don't damage armor, you damage health, even when they're armored. So you just increase the amount of slash damage you're dealing without having to worry about the armor. And this is the result of slash. If I can not get stopped mid-throw, there we are. Pop! They all die at one. Hit! Pop! Okay, that one survived slightly longer. But that's because I'm not using viral. Have I fought an angel? I have not fought an angel. Damn it, I keep missing the angel. They're somewhere, I'm just not spotting them. There's something up here. There's not going to be an angel here, is there? No. Oh, sod it, we'll just leave. Can I not get stuck on the not angel? I don't think there's an angel spawn in here. There is not. Okay. I'll leave. But yeah, to give you an example, like, in running a particular boss fight that I had set up in Dungeons & Dragons, the players were coming up against a pretty nasty red dragon. And we come up against a pretty nasty one. First of all, the dragon had set it up so the players would be injured before they even got to the dragon. The dragon had made sure to even get to it, they were going to be hurt. And then, following up from that, the dragon had stuff to say, but they made it brief, they made it poignant, and they said it whilst also being a threat to the players. They didn't just sit there like, "Oh, I am so good, I don't even need to look at what you're doing." No, they considered the fact that the players were a threat, and so made them not a threat. Ragnos, I mentioned it in the video that went out most recently and about 4 other videos before. In fact, I mentioned it in the video about the Inner Dem, so kudos on listening fully, but let me show you anyway. Let me show you anyway. Here we are on our standard build. So we got down-ranked mods here for viral. Both of these as low as they can go. And you see we've got viral here of 286 versus slash 477. When you proc a status proc naturally through your status chance, it will decide which status proc to have out of your damage types, weighted towards how much of that damage you have. So if we have more slash than viral, then we are more likely to proc slash than we are to proc viral. If instead I fully rank these up, you see now we've got loads more viral than we have slash. So when the status procs happen, they're much more likely to be viral instead of slash. Now, in many cases you don't need to worry about this. If you were only getting plus status from these mods, then yeah, absolutely, increase them to max. Go ahead. But if you have something like Weeping Wounds or any other source of status chance outside of your 60/60 mods, or if you have elemental damage coming from non-status mods, then you want to be downranking that elemental damage to move towards slash instead. What's the best way to kill Acolyte? Always struggle to destroy the shield and health. I mean, there's no one best way. It depends on what your gear is, what your approach is, and what you have access to and what you want to do. But by and large, what you want to have against the Acolytes is corrosive and crit. If you don't have crit, you are making it harder on yourself. That does include the Latum. You'll notice there, when I was fighting that Acolyte took quite a few shots from the Latum to kill, like a lot of damage to kill it. And yet I could bring out other weapons which seem to just go blip, and there is no more enemy. So, yeah, crits are important, corrosive is important. Use Cedo or Brahma mostly. Alright, let's bring out the Cedo. Let's bring out the Cedo this run. What I'm going to do, I'm going to set up this Cedo specifically to handle the Acolyte. So at the moment it's got a viral heat setup on there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this one over to a corrosive approach. So let's see here. That one is this one, Jolt. Not Jolt. What is it called on these? Shell shock, there we go. So now I've gone for corrosive heat. And this has been formed a couple times, but it's not all that much. Stick with the dexterity, seems like a good idea to me. Now, I'm using galvanized savvy on this, so I'm going to help this out by bringing out the epitaph with a primer. Because the Cedo can benefit from that. I know the Cedo's got its glaive thing as well, but I'm going to do that there, because it also stacks quite nicely with the Inodem doing its thing. And you'll notice my Inodem is also modded for corrosive. Alright then, so let's give this a roll. I'm not going to put a weapon onto the carrier. A demonstration that it's not carrier helping out. Let's make this work. Raynuva, I don't really do much in the way of super endless missions, so the permanent buff stuff doesn't really matter to me. Why not Merciless? Because I intend to use the Inodem as well. You can use Merciless if you want to, there is no rule against that. Am I being invaded this quick? Surely not. I am. Okay, wow, that's quick. Nice of him. Hello, Angst. Alright, so let's get some statuses on him. And then we shoot him. I'm not even aiming. Alright, cool. Yeah, there we are. So, worried. I hope that's made it clear to you. I hope that has demonstrated exactly what I was talking about. Now I'm going to struggle my way through the corpus because I have the full corrosive loadout, and that was probably not so smart. It was greater against the Grineer, not so great against the corpus. But they still die. I think it's to do with the fact that this is a pseudo open world, which is why the Acolyte spawns so quick. Probably something to do with that. It's also probably why we've not seen one so far, because the spawns keep trying to happen when we weren't in a mission or something. I don't know. Something along that line, probably. Why don't I use the alt fire of the Cedo? I did. So, don't know what stream you're watching. Thanks for asking. As for why I'm not using it right now, because I prefer the epitaph as a primer. As if I have to use the alt fire on the Cedo, that can mess with heavy attacking accidentally on a melee weapon. I have to manually switch weapon to make sure I'm not alt firing the wrong thing. What is knocking me back? Oi, oi, don't drop down. That was really unfortunate timing. There we are, thank you. I wanted that. Let me do this. Lovely. Where are these spawning from? Oh, I hate those things. Yeah, it's easy enough to miss, because I have effect intensity turned down, and this still happens, but it's not as bright as it would be for some people. I have still got that turned down, haven't I? Yeah, visual effects intensity is at minimum, and I'm still getting this amount of noise from the Cedo. That's incredible. Corrosive? Yeah, corrosive for acolytes. Ah, I've got the combo. Yeah, having to fire then alt fire with the Cedo for priming, it's not my thing. It works, but it's really not my thing. It's one of those things which feels too clunky to be fun. Using it for the Cedo's sake, that's alright. But not as a status primer. Not with a melee, anyway. And switching to another weapon, well, that takes time. We don't have insta-switches. Oh! Ooh, Fractalized Reset. Another arcane in the bag. Only you can use a Necromech in a Zaraman? Ah, this tile does not feel big enough for Necromech play, nah. That would be a mess. Maybe if they had like a mini mech. At that point, we're basically just Warframes, but with a different name. Yeah, you can use various things to kill the acolytes. Various things. Alright, let's do an Inadem one on this one. Where is he at? Hello, Malice! Oh, whoa, no, okay. I nearly killed myself there because Malice. Yep. Alright. And he's good. He's gone even. Not good. He's gone. That's what I meant. So yeah, you have to be careful with some of the acolytes, obviously, to make sure you don't fall for their special attacks, like Malice and their bubble. Whoop. A lot of damage to that guy, because they just do a lot of damage on Steel Pad. But once you get past this special attack, it's fine. No grenade, please. Ah. I am missing some magnetic, aren't I? Let's do some magnetic to these guys. That'll ruin their day a bit. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Little bit of Lavos magnetic to add to the fun of it. Nope, I pressed 5 instead of 4. My bad. I now have cold procs, and it's gone. Weren't Necromechs used to fight before Warframes? Yes. Yeah, Warframes came after Necromechs. Just for reasons, I suppose. They invented a lot of stuff. Because rather than just having, you know, conventional weaponry, that didn't seem to work too well. They needed to get all fancy all the time. I let my combo run out. Greta with a Glock saying, been struggling to find an effective playstyle with Lavos. Any suggestions? Check out my 2 videos on Lavos. I've got a Lavos guide and I've got another one that goes over his Swift Bite Augment and a updated build for Lavos including that augment. And then otherwise, it depends on what kind of playstyle you're looking for, let's be honest now. Lavos isn't for everyone. If you're on console, Lavos is apparently terrible because ability casting is just terrible on console. Oh, he's fucked. Thank you. There we go. But yeah, if you're not getting to grips with the builds and his abilities, I'm not really sure what to suggest for you. It comes down to just how many buttons are you willing to press to actually do anything. Some people just don't want to press that many buttons. Sporty's saying, so let me see, you don't need to answer help, skip brackets, so we can use Corrosive and Heat for Grenier, or Viral Slash and Toxic for Infested. No, that's not correct, but okay, we'll get to that in a sec. Is that why people mostly farm Acolyte and Grenier missions? Because they have the same weakness? No. Alright, we'll cover that. There's some fundamental misunderstandings there, so let's break that down for you. First of all, is it Corrosive Heat versus Grenier and Viral Slash Toxin for Infested? No. No, it's not. So, Slash procs are just good overall, but they're especially good against armored targets because you're skipping the armor. Infested aren't armored. With some minor exceptions, they are not armored, so Slash isn't doing what you're wanting it to do there. They are also resistant to viral. Some units are even viral immune, like over on Deimos, so that's not a good pickup either. When you're against the Infested, you actually want to be using Corrosive Heat more often than not. You can use Gas as well, but Corrosive Heat is usually a very good way to go for the Infested. Slash also works, just be mindful of which Infested you're fighting. When you're against the Grenier, that's where Slash is great because every single Grenier unit is armoured, and the ones you have to worry about are hella armoured. If you could just ignore the entire armour issue, hey, sorted, job done. So that's where Slash Viral actually works out incredibly well. When it comes to the Acolytes, they have a special trick behind them. They can only be affected by up to 4 of any given status proc at a time. So you can only give them 4 slash, 4 gas, 4 cold, 4 magnetic, and you can give them 0 viral procs. They're completely viral proc immune. Not viral damage, but viral procs. That means that the slash viral meta doesn't work as well against the Acolytes as one would hope. Those 4 slash procs have to be big slash procs for them to matter. Glaive Prime delivers individual slash procs with a lot of damage behind them, so Glaive Prime is amazing against the Acolytes. But weapons which deliver lots of small slash procs, terrible against the Acolytes. That's where instead you go for the corrosive damage, because that bypasses 75% of their armor, then gets a 75% damage boost, and just tears through their health and armor. Their shields, you can deal with those using a magnetic proc to help weaken them a bit, or you can just shoot through them. They haven't got any damage resistance beyond normal Acolyte stuff. The other thing with Acolytes is because they are strong to normal damage but weak to crits, you want to be using a crit focused weapon where possible. Otherwise you're just making it more difficult. Just because the way that the damage scaling works on them. They have weird adaptive damage scaling. So yeah, a little bit to unpack there for you, dude, but I hope that makes more sense about it. It's countering what the enemies are actually using as a defense. And if you are coming up against an Acolyte, it's a good idea to have either super strong slash procs or have corrosive crit. That will do you good. Is there much merit to infusing Laos with Toxin before nuking against Corpus? Yes, there is. Because the Corpus need to get to 0 health before they die anyway. Having something which bypasses their shields, that's a good idea. That is definitely a good idea. Let me bring up my arsenal. Let's switch over to Glaive Prime. And you know what I'm going to do a Glaive only run. I will hope to find a Angel this time. I've not been paying enough attention apparently. Now here's a trick for Lavos casting, for those of you who found him a bit clunky. Some of you might be like, okay, so I prime the ability, then I cast the ability, then I prime the next ability, and then I cast that ability. No. Whilst you are in your cast animation, like so, is when you prime the next one. Because you're not doing anything else whilst you're in your cast animation. So I've already got the Toxin ready to go, because I'm doing it whilst I'm casting. I do the tap cast and then I hold charge. So yeah. It's a little bit harder to do with the dash because I'm a little bit more focused on navigating at the same time. But usually speaking, I will absolutely get to an area, cast, hold for the next one, cast and hold, and you just make that automatic. Just make it completely automatic. As you cast an ability, the very next thing you do is prime it. And you don't need to think too hard about the different primes. You don't need to think about, oh, well, I could be going for viral on this one, and then I'm going to do magnetic, and then I'm going to do gas, and then, oh, I've done gas again. How do I, let's just dash, get rid of it. Now I'm going to go electric. You really, really don't need to do that. Lavos is good enough without doing that. If you want to get that crazy with him, go right ahead. Become the most powerful Lavos on the planet. Get wrecked. Or you just go, hey, you Corpus, I'm going to be using Toxin the entire mission. And Blaparinos. He's going to melt from that Toxin proc. All the shields in the world. Can't save you from that one, mate. And you see, I just make it natural. As I'm casting an ability, I throw the Toxin onto it. If I'm against the Grenier, I will typically use Heat. If I'm against the Infested, typically I'll use Heat. Just because it's a single tap, I don't need to think about other status procs. I don't need to use more than one finger. I just hold down that same button for the right type of enemy. Yes, no, you're very right, yeah. If you are using Lavos for damage, you want to be infusing an element every single time, even if it's the same element. Any element Reason being is that element is half of the damage. If you do not do that, you don't get that other half the damage in the same base element. You just don't get the damage. Oh, no, he's doing an animation again. Alright, I thought I had killed him. Yeah, these guys have some serious damage scaling on them. Like, he is really resisting the damage I'm throwing at him. Oh, hi, Torment. Torment, on the other hand, is not going to resist it. As you can see, those individual slash procs absolutely brutalizing him. He died before the Thrax did. Actually, I think the Thrax had gone and got himself a new body. That's why. Oh, he took out my Sentinel. You bastard. Good thing it's got extra lives. Yeah, these guys are really resistant. Did he get extra life somewhere? I mean, he's being nice right now, so sure. There we are. He must have got extra life or something somewhere. That was mad strong. Pop! 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 Pop. So yeah, Toxin kind of works. Did he just take off with that one? I mean, I've seen some interesting things in Warframe, but I'm pretty sure that was a jump, but it looked like I hit him so hard he just had a date with the ceiling. That was a little bit mad. Pop. Pop. So let's see. Is this one going to be a little bit less tough? No. Let's be ridiculous about this. Wow, okay. Not gonna lie, wasn't expecting that. These guys have a lot of adaptive damage scaling. Like, a lot of adaptive damage scaling. I didn't realize just how strong that was. Yeah, so no status blocks on him. Bad idea. Status blocks? Good idea. Is there an angel spawn over here? There is not. Oh, god damn it. Where are the angels? Where are the angels? I demand to see the angels. Worm's crowd dispersion can apparently yeet Xmas around. Oh, fair enough. Actually, on that note, something I want to try. Let's see, if we got any Xmas in here. And yes, we have. Now let's see, what's your animation speed like? Can you try to do something? It's a mower. I actually can't tell if the mower's moving or not. God damn it. Mowers are so inhuman, I actually can't tell if they're trying to do something. And that is another mower. God damn it. There we are, we'll take out that one. Penguin, cheers. Oh, that's an interesting one, Jojo. Actually, Jojo, that's double interesting. You got here, you heard me, and then you got an advert? Hang on. That's not how it's supposed to work. That's important to know about. Jojo, if I could just be very, very clear on that. You were already watching the stream. You saw what was going on, and then you got an advert. Is that correct? Because that's not supposed to happen. It happens on mobile? Oh, for God's sake. Why is mobile just so bad? Everything I hear about mobile just makes me sad. It makes me feel the same way as watching those guys go up in slow motion. You get half a second stream, then the ad happens? Okay, it's half a second. Right, it's a bit of load time. Load lag on the advert then. I was going to say, that if you've been watching for about 5 minutes and then an advert hit you, then I'll be asking some serious questions. But yeah, if it's just like half a second and then your phone finally loads the advert, that's different. That's just mobile being shit. The only way I can get rid of the adverts at the start of the stream is to run adverts throughout the stream. Which, I don't know about you guys, but to me, that seems like a very bad trade-off. That seems like a terrible trade-off. Sounds obnoxious? It does come across a bit obnoxious, doesn't it? Yeah. Unfortunately, the news is that Twitch is moving towards that more and more. Like, you may have noticed when watching other streamers that you are getting more and more adverts. And that's because Twitch is pushing more and more adverts. They are increasing the incentives for streamers to make those adverts more worthwhile, because historically, they were shit. Twitch were frequently, and still to this day, are offering terrible rates for adverts. But they are working to change that because they need people to play more adverts. I'm seeing 2 different health bars, aren't I? Yeah. I didn't even notice that an acolyte was there. Well. You have 5 back-to-back? Yeah, I've seen that. Someone ran a, what was it? A 2-minute ad slot. And so I got 30 second, 30 second, 30 second, 15 second, 15 second advert. 2 solid minutes of adverts. Now, for TV, for even YouTube, as much as a lot of people find that obnoxious, hey, what is this one? As much as people might find that obnoxious, it's actually pretty standard. Like, you look at cable TV, that stuff is 1/3 adverts. More if you're watching the Super Bowl, I've heard. So, if you were to have, say, 2 minutes of adverts here every 15 minutes, 2 out of 15 is a lot less than 5 out of 15. And no one's running 8 minutes of ads per hour on Twitch. No one should be running 8 minutes of ads per hour. You can pop the bubble? Yeah, you can pop the bubble. The angel does. That's your major defense against it. It's why it's such a charge attack. It's saying, hey, yo, stop me. But yeah, the amount of advertising time on YouTube, I don't see it as a problem. On cable TV is ridiculous, but you know, you just deal with it. And there's a very simple reason for that. There is a very, very, very simple reason. The video, the TV show, it stops. It pauses, it goes to a break, it runs the adverts, and then it continues. Then your show resumes and you do what you're going to do. Here on Twitch, the live nature of this means that doesn't happen. The only options then are either the creator, like myself, goes, oh, sorry, it's time for an ad break, so we're going to move on to doing nothing much for a moment so you guys don't feel left out, or alternatively, the streamer doesn't care about the adverts. They go, well, adverts are happening, well, just deal with that, and says, oh, you don't want adverts? Subscribe. And on the one hand, I get that. On the other hand, I also get the frustration for you as viewers. It's not like paying for YouTube Premium, or getting a premium channel on cable TV which comes without adverts. It's not just quality of life, it's straight up you are being told, no, you want this content, tough, it's gone. That 2 minutes of live content, you're not getting it back, it's swoosh. And there needs to be a damn good reason for that. And I'll be honest, Twitch is not giving me as good a reason as you guys are giving me. Are you just not getting... Ragnos. What? Ragnos. I'm sorry, just to highlight this, Ragnos, with a subscription to the channel, asks, is it just me, or I'm not getting any ads? So there you are, chat. In case you were wondering, yes, being subscribed to the channel means that you do not even get the pre-roll ads at the start of coming to the stream here. If you subscribe to the channel, you completely bypass all adverts on this channel. On top of that, you also get access to the emotes on the channel. You get increased gain of your channel points, those spanners at the bottom of the chat damage there. Chat damage? Chat channel, why did I say damage? You also get access to the Supporter Tea Lounge over on Discord if you connect up your Twitch and Discord accounts together. So you see, there are actually quite a few perks of subscribing, but if you don't want to subscribe, that is absolutely fine as well. That is absolutely fine as well. It just means that you will get adverts, and you don't get the emotes, and you don't get the Supporter Tea Lounge, and you get fewer spammers. Yeah, I did Nemesis, I did. I think that's probably what happened. Someone typed in cap lock. Wah, damage! And it's like, well, we're not going to do that every 2 minutes. Because apparently people don't like it when someone says the word damage every 2 minutes. Oh, I just said it again. Dang it. What's a different word for the D word? But not that D word. You know, the DA word. No, Quintus, a different word. I need a different word for it. I can't say that same word. We're supposed to not say that every 2 minutes, remember? Destruction. Yeah, okay. Okay. We're going to go do more destruction now. There we are. Alright, got it. Nice save. Totally smooth. Oh dear. Do VIPs get ads? Yes. VIP is subscription light. What VIP does on the channel is it basically makes you immune to various, what's it, sub-only circumstances. So if it's in slow mode or a subscriber message only mode, VIPs ignore that. Likewise, VIPs do not get timed out by the bot for posting a link, because the bot goes, no, you are a great person, you're fine. No permission needed, we know you're okay. Aside from that though, and of course the fancy chat badge that shows you are a VIP, you can't get that with a subscription. Aside from that, VIP doesn't give you subscriber perks like the emotes, it doesn't give you extra channel points, it doesn't give you ad-free viewing, no. Yeah. Do I think it would have been better to have, if the Syndicate sigils added to Echoes gave standing? I don't see it as necessary, no. It is so easy to get standing, I don't see that as remotely necessary. This guy doesn't want to die, does he? Where did he... Give him a moment to do his thing. There he is. Oh, there's cold procs from the epitaph. Why did I do that? There we go. Damn, I thought I stunned him. Why can't I? Okay. Can't get a finisher today, apparently. Got it, Glaive. Glaive is the right answer. Are Void Plumes affected by resource boosters? No, not a single one of them is. The only way to get double Void Plumes, more than you should, is with Wukong's passive ability. If you get Monkey Luck when you should have died as Wukong, then you can get double Void Plume from an Angel. That's it, that's the only way. It's not even reliable because you only get 3 buffs a mission and they're all temporary. And you have to try and die, which, as Wukong, that can be a challenge as well. Not even Smeeta? Not even Smeeta, that's why I'm saying none of them. Yeah, not even Smeeta. Void Plumes are not a resource. They do get dropped by Angels, but they are not a resource. So no resource boosting will assist in that way. Do I have a favourite onomatopoeia? Quintus, I think you know the answer to that. I think you know the answer to that. Flap. That was a deep voice. Yeah, no, he doesn't get open to a finisher, does he? The cold procs! The horrible cold procs! Why? There we are, the 3 of them. Hey, an Acolyte's finally showing up. Is there an Angel over here as well? There is not. Ah, I was hoping for an Acolyte Angel fight again. Hello, Mania. Goodbye, Mania. Yeah, Glaive Prime is pretty good. High crit, high slash, single slash proc for each major slash like that. It carves through. Oh wow, she's blocking the doorway. That's impressive. That's a plan right there. She was slightly too far forwards, but otherwise, putting that shield right here, that was smart. Alright, Guardian Xmas, you can die now. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Is Glaive Prime vaulted? Yes. So it is pretty expensive to purchase. On the flip side, look how damn good it is. This is Steel Path. Does it look like Steel Path to you? It doesn't feel like it, I'm sure, but it is. I'm just going to ignore that Thrax whilst he does his stupid laser beam thing. There we go. He's done with that now. Oh, I put a gold block on him. Why did I do that? Why did I give him a gold block? Yeah, these guys are very resilient. There we go. There's no getting around that one, really. Is this the Lunaro room? This is not the Lunaro room, no. That was not the fastest way to kill him, but that was the way he was going to die. Is there an angel here? Yes, there is. Wonderful. Excellent. And I've got infinite ammo and 50% fire rate. Oh, well, okay then. I'm just gonna hold down the fire button for a moment. Don't mind me. There we are. Oh, come on. Well, that was disappointing. Fine, whatever. So yeah, Cedo not really handling this one very well. We'll just stick to, you know, Old Faithful. Oh, where did this guy come from? Okay. Oh, for crying out loud. There we are. I actually just Void Strike that one because why not? Any specific arcanes I'm looking for? Not at the moment. I just need them all. Let's get a bit of damage in. Oh, sugar. I managed to slip between the crack there. Oh, come on. Come on, Ken. Come on. Stop panicking. Seriously. How did I slip between the crack again? I'm so bad at this fight, apparently, today. Whoops. I didn't do that correctly. Why am I still in void mode? Whatever. Ah, Steel Path Angel fight. There we go. Finally. Oh, is this guy still here? For crying out loud.
Yes, it won't be shrugging that off.
Ah, slightly obnoxious fight. Slightly obnoxious fight. Come on. Get your face torn in. Thank you. Die, die, die. Thank you. Oop. Get rid of that thing, because that would get nasty. Did they fix the hitbox of the balls? They did, yes. Yeah, I was just missing. There we go. That's a little bit more like the damage we're hoping for. Oops, missed that one. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, the hitbox on the Angel Orbs was broken day one, but they were already on the way to fixing it. There was a DE dev in the stream here, in fact, at the time, and they looked at it and went, yeah, no, that needs fixing. Don't worry about it. We're already on it. And job done. There we are. Much better. Right, let's get back on with the normal enemies. The ones that actually die when I hit them. Okay, this one. This one will take a couple extra hits. That's 1, 2... Oh, 2 hits. 2 hits, okay. That's not so bad. And we're done. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, Jaw's a bit breaky today. Alright.
You did good.
I don't know how many arcanes I've got now, but I should probably check. We picked up a few today, especially with the help of that mob booster. That definitely came in clutch.
A valuable lesson.
Let's have a look then. Yeah, I picked up another 3 there. What number of them have I got now? We go equipment. I think I have to... to rank them up, I think I have to go through the individual interfaces, don't I? So let's see. On this one, it's called Molt. So Molt Reconstruct. We got a few of those now. Not as many as I thought I would have by now, but there we are. We got some. Molt Vigor, not quite enough to rank it up yet. On these ones, they call them Fractalized. Fractalized Reset, I can rank that up again. There we go. I have a few of the primary arcanes, it seems. Yeah. Just a couple. I can rank them up in Foundry as well. I need to go back to the Foundry. Effort. Here, the Cascadia ones. So, Cascadia Accuracy, that can go up a rank now. Cascadia Empowered, that can go up a rank now. I can fuse together these flares into my first rank 1. And Cascadia Overcharge, I think, needs 1 more. Yeah, 1 more on that one. Okay, and then there were Operator ones as well, weren't there? Aren't the 3 buffs from Wukong's passive rotate with a 5 buffs? What, sorry. Let's try this again. From Red Drone, aren't the 3 buffs from Wukong's passive rotates with other 5 buffs? Is that right? No, okay, no. There are 5 buffs. 3 of them are available in a mission. Those 3 are picked randomly. You don't get to choose which 3. They're just there. And then once they're gone, they're gone. Next mission, reset. Another 3 out of the 5. Okay, equipment. Operator equipment. In the operator amps. Let's see here. I've just got a load of random ass ones, haven't I? Emergence Dissipate. We can upgrade that one a bit. There we go. I don't know why we scrolled down, but okay. Emergence Renewed. Nope. Can't do that one yet. Emergence Savior. We can upgrade this one once. There we go. I think that's all the upgrades I can do on those ones at the moment. And then on the... yeah, on the amp ones, Eternal Eradicate. I've already got this one nearly maxed out. Just need a little bit more there. Logistics. What was that one again? On Void Sling, amp ammo efficiency. Gotta say, I don't see that one ever being interesting. Eternal Onslaught. On energy depleted crit chance. Yes, we do want to be working up that one, don't we? Yes. Alright. Let's head over to Caballero, have a look what else we can buy from him actually whilst we're there. I mean, next gen Twitch, I just had them up on the screen. Like, literally just had them up. So, yeah. I'm gonna go back to them right now. Let's see here. Now, Molt Augmented, that's the strength one, isn't it? Yeah. Gotta say, of all the names they could have come up with for the arcane, Molt Augmented has gotta be a poor choice. Because Molt is an ability in Warframe already, and Molt has an augment. So, Augmented Molt Molt Augmented. It just seems like a bad idea for a name. I might be the only one thinking that, but it feels like a bad idea for a name to me. Now, which one of these was it I wanted? On operator ability damage to amps, was it that one?
Not
I have to
feeling
double
it.
check which ones I need now. God damn it.
I got dibs on your stuff.
Equipment, operator. Let's double, triple, quadruple, ultra check. It's Eradicator once. Yeah. Eradicate, and how many do I need? I need 3 Eradicates at the moment. Let's pick up 3 of those.
They are making Grenier. Okay, tool up.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Works for me. Stay sharp.
Quit saying, are the ephemera blueprints with Cavallero? I can double check in a sec. Didn't think to look at that. Ooh, wrong one. No, this one. Here we go. Yeah, that's what we're upgrading. Perfect. Alright then. It's 10% more damage. It's worth the upgrade.
With a touch of the void.
It's worth the upgrade, in my opinion. I don't need to rank up that one anytime soon. That can stay there. New shotgun. Yeah, the Felox in standard mode is alright. In Garner mode, it's terrible. Don't do it.
Take your time.
And yeah, the ephemeras are here. There you go, Quintus. Pretty standard construction costs, just local resources and credits. Easy peasy. Jobs are good. And I gotta say, looking at that there on Lavos, I'm gonna give that one a pass. Yeah, I'm going to give that one a hard pass. That is not for me. And what about you? That is also a pass. Okay then, wonderful. Yeah, no, not using those. Wrong one. Cheers. There we go. Alright, what other ones did we want from here? I've still got some standing to burn through, because that cost me almost nothing to finish off my Eradicate.
But even my time. Okay.
Worried, I have no idea what you're talking about there, so I'm just going to ignore that. I'll wait for you to actually just tell me what a Smash KR Pass video is. Operator, was there anything else I wanted to upgrade here or get hold of? Because I currently use Virtuous Shadow. I think that's, what was it? Yeah, this one, Eternal Onslaught. Might that be better for me? Virtuous Shadow gives on headshot, so it's much more reliable, but it's 60%. This can give 180%. I should probably get the Onslaught, really, shouldn't I? Yeah. Yeah, so let's see, how many do we need? We got 4 of them, so we need 17 to max out. Eternal Onslaught, 17. How much is that going to cost?
Only place to find decent weapons on this. Okay. All
Browser
weapons
wares.
guaranteed.
Eternal Onslaught. Here we go. Eternal Onslaught. 17 would cost 93,500. I can afford it. Oh. Sweet.
Once it's out of my hands,
That
it's
works,
no
yeah.
longer
Okay.
mine. Stay sharp.
Nino611 saying, thank you for your in-depth videos over on YouTube. Very helpful for new players trying to achieve the games better, making the game fun. Cheers, my dude. Glad you enjoyed the videos, and that is exactly what they're there for. Oh. Alright. Worried. Now you're just annoying me. That's not a good idea. I'm the one with the ban button.
Ready to fight. Just keep walking.
Let's upgrade this one all the way to max. Beautiful. There we go. Enjoy the orange crits? I will do. If I put the 2 of these together, that would get all the way up to red crits, wouldn't it? I mean, we don't need to do that, but yeah. I'm worried. You could, rather than being like, oh no, you could tell me what you're actually talking about. You could just literally say what you're talking about, or you could continue being what you're doing. I don't know what that is, I don't know what you think it is, but it ain't funny. Alright, why is Lavos over here now? It's quieter this side. So, seeing as I've got some standing left to play with, let's have a look then. The Molt ones. I've got 0 Molt Augmented, all of that, and we got none of these so far. Let's have a look then. Molt Efficiency. While shields are active, gain up to 36% ability duration. Not gonna lie, not a huge priority for me. Not a huge priority. Does the Arcane trigger on using Void Strike, the one that depletes all energy? Yes. Yeah, it's on your operator, all energy got. Because it's an operator Arcane. Molt Vigor. On operator ability, gain 45% ability strength on next Warframe ability cast. Ooh, that could be interesting. That could be interesting. Molt Reconstruct. Heal yourself and allies within affinity range, 6 health for each energy point spent. That will be something to work up with. Got 3 at the moment. I do like with how they've changed Arcanes that... This one's... Yeah, this one is a 1 to 6, so it's just a direct 6 game. But for most Arcanes, we go outside of the Molt ones a moment. You see how this Strike is a great example. You see we've got 15% chance to activate. Always 18 seconds long, but it goes up 10 percentage points each time. Whereas previously it was a lower percent chance and a lower duration at anything other than max rank. It was great having that change around on it. Will Reconstruct not work on Lavos? Correct, yeah. Reconstruct does absolutely nothing on Lavos because he's got no energy. Plus side of Lavos, no energy. Downside of Lavos, no energy. You can't skip around it on that one. You just got to deal with the fact that there's none. So Molt Efficiency is that one again. Reconstruct, that one again. Bigger, that one again. It's Molt Augmented. Yeah, it's just 4 Molts. It's just these 4 here. And this one, this gives you 0.24% ability strength per kill, but it's got no duration on it. It just lasts and stacks up to 250 times, which is up to, what's that, 60%? I think it is? Yeah, 60%. So if you combine these two together at max, you would get 105% Warframe ability strength. 105%. You add that on to a maxed out set of strength here. You know, if you go maxed umbrals, that'll give you another 77%. You're on 182. And then you could get 281. 336, is that? Yeah, 336. 340, 351. 366%. That'll give you 416. If you got 3 squad mates doing that, you have now on 506%. 530%. You'd be using growing power yourself. 530. That brings you up to 555%. I think that's as far as you can take that, because I don't think coaction drift will come in helping. But yeah, that could get you, what, 530% in a squad, right? And then that squad could include an Equinox, Nidus, all that good stuff. 530% just straight up with a squad using, what do you call it? Where is it? Power donation, you using growing power. And then if you get yourself into a Relic Fish, that can double it to 1060%. You can get a lot of strength these days. You can get quite a bit of strength these days, yeah. So that's definitely got some room for fun to mess around with. Now, looking over here again, we had just Fractalize Reset, and apparently I'm not missing any of it. Is there only just Fractalize Reset for primaries? Is that the only one they did? I'll be honest, I've not been keeping perfect track of everything, but I think that might be the only one they did. Yeah, okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 for secondaries. 1 for primaries. We got 2 for amps. 1, 2, 3, 4 for our Warframe, and 3 for our operator. That 4 for... Oh, that's another amp one, isn't it? Oh, 5 for amps. Why is that a different colour? No, I'm losing track. 1, 2, 3... Why can't I saw it? That's a lot easier, Kev. There we are. 1, 2, 3. That is a different colour, isn't it? It's brighter. Why is it brighter? 4 for secondaries, 3 for operator, 3 for ramp, 1 for primary, 4 for secondary. Primary got shafted here. Primary definitely got shafted. What about helmet for ability strength? Yeah, you can get the ability for ability strength there, true, worried. I didn't think that far into it, to be honest. I was just looking at the mods. But yeah, you can get more from the helmet. You can get helmet configuration. You can go ahead and get yourself Protea. Protea obviously can just have 100% buff just because she feels like it. You know, you can get even higher. You can get even higher, obviously. Gotta say, this is a terrible one. Every time I look at this, it feels like the only place this one's going to matter is for Eidolon hunts. Because if you're on an Eidolon hunt, you're going to be casting abilities, but you're not going to be killing many enemies, are you? So the primary arcanes don't really work there. Whereas for this one, you get a cast ability, you can reload a lot faster. That's going to come in handily for weapons that can't one-shot. It's still not better than Merciless? Oh well, fair enough then. Shows what I know. Shows what I know. I don't do Eidolons. They piss me off. Oh, you can get reload on the Warframe. Yeah, of course. That makes sense. Never mind then.
Whatever.
I thought it might have been an option there, but no, you're right. Yeah. Whatever. Oh, I didn't mean to roll that far away from you. Hello! I would like to get some more standing, please, because I am burning through it all. Here, take some feathers. Yes, please take the feathers. Thank you, that was very nice of you. Whilst we're here... Wait for the void plumes? Yeah, let's not do that. Let's definitely not do that one. I can just ignore it, can't I? I don't need any of these.
I suppose you could always come back when you have something.
What have you got in supplies? Sure, I'll pick up some Kuva. I've got 280,000. What's another 35,000? Go for it. Give me some Kuva. Esprit, calm down. Calm down. Oop, too far.
Always got time for a fellow enthusiast. The whole empire gone.
Okay, so now we've got a little bit more standing to work with. 50,000 left to spend. What do I want to grab? I can get 5 of those. That just feels sad. Only 5 of them. After buying 17 of this one, I can get 5 of this. I mean, what other options do I have, though? What else could I want to get right now? Because I do really want to mess around with this one, to be honest. I definitely do want to mess with this one. I'm saying pass on those for now, consultant designer, because buying a single feather for some resources, it just doesn't seem necessary when I can't trade them in. I'm already capped. They don't offer me anything. Empowered fun to mess around with. On save effect deals some. You know what? That's a fair point. I was messing around with that one as well. But I've not got any of these to drop. Buying 5 isn't worth it? Well, how many should I be buying, worried? You seem to have an idea about this, so go on. How many of these should I be buying if 5 isn't worth it? I'm curious what you'd suggest then. Outside of endurance, 250 is a lot of kills.
Okay.
It resets if you die. Pfft, who dies? I died when I stood still to try and prove a point and prove the wrong point. But yeah, I only got 141 kills in that exterminate mission. I only got 141 there. Yeah, outside of missions, if it doesn't last at least like 10 minutes, or if you're not in a hardcore farm like on a survival mission, yeah.
You enjoy. Okay. Tool up.
But here's the thing, if you are going to be using this one, then either you're buying it from a player, or you're buying the arcanes, and you can only buy 13 at once max. Because you literally can't have enough standing to buy 14 at once. It's physically impossible. You could get up to 130k, buy 13, then go trade in some more and buy another 3. So with a little bit of jiggling around, you can get yourself 16 at once. You still can't max this out in one day. Physically not possible. Hey, worried. If you feel like I'm roasting you good, it's probably because you're not being practical. This is a very practical channel. If you feel like I am roasting you, it's because you're not being practical. That's all there is to it. Alright. But I do agree that buying just a few of these at this stage, probably not a good idea, when I can try and max out my Cascadia. Let me just double check how many of those I have at the moment. So yeah, Cascadia empowered. I have none left around here. So we need 5 to get this one, 6 to get this one. That's 11 in total for Cascadia empowered. 11. How many can I purchase, please? That was the wrong button. Screw you. Can I buy 11? I can't. I can buy 6. Ah, that'll do. That'll do. We can at least upgrade it one more step today, and then I'll have to do more another time. Let's there it is. Cascadia empowered and upgrade it. Probably for the best that I don't buy all of those, because I could probably get some more whilst farming to try and get others later anyway. Alright. Let's take that to the simulacrum very quickly, because we are getting close to wrapping everything up there. Just about timed the purchasing correctly there, but let's quickly run that via the simulacrum very quickly, just to see what it does. Now we've upgraded it one extra step. I'll sort out my standing later.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized would cry out in thanks.
Come on. There we are. Ballroom Simulacrum, because of course that's the right one to go to. Who uses the always available one when you can use the other one? We'll give it a moment. There we are, thank you. Stupid faulty Orican tech breaking on me. Exo Goxad Officer? Yeah, that sounds like the perfect place to start. Okay. We got the Epitaph. Did I equip that arcane? I can't remember if I did. Double, triple, quadruple check. I didn't. There we are, that would have been embarrassing. Alright, so against one of the toughest enemies I can spawn in that doesn't have some stupid adaptive damage reduction, just one of the toughest standard enemies. Okay, so this isn't winning any awards. Alright, I got down to 33 ammo and it died. Okay. 33 ammo. Let's compare that without that arcane. In fact, let's compare that with just without the arcane. So we got down to 33 last time. Let's see how far we can get just spamming this now. Okay, well that's definitely a lot slower. Yeah, that is definitely a lot slower. There we go. Down to 11. Alt fire doesn't have that much in the way of status. Not as fast as that. And if we go alt fire, charge shot there, we get a status chance of 17.2%. Compared to a status chance of 215%. Like, why would we use the charge shot when we're trying to demonstrate something that comes off a status effect? The other one to look at there is the Nucor, obviously. That is another super spreader of status. Let's just bring that out with whatever random build I got on it. I don't care about the details right now. Let's just see how quickly this kills. Well, I turned them into a bobblehead. Maybe with extra stacked it'd do more. Does extra status chance proc multiple statuses at once? Yes. Yes, it does. Think of it as... it's just a straight multiplier, you know. A bullet hits an enemy, single shot hits an enemy, and if you've got 100% status chance, you always get one status proc. If you've got 50%, then you've got a 50-50 chance of status proc or none. If you've got 150%, you always get one, and 50-50 of a second, and so on. Alright. Let's try this a moment. Let's see how long it takes the Kuvanuko to actually start getting somewhere, whilst we also stack up the bonuses it can provide. Multi-shot is starting to kick in and do something for us. That's good. Because of course, more multi-shot means more status procs, which means that the arcane is going to do more. And we can see that is starting to have quite the effect there. There we go. This is using a viral magnetic radiation nuke and heat. Send 50 damage can't crit. I didn't even think check about that, but fair enough. Would the arcane stack with the secondary galvanized mods? So to my understanding is that it's just dealing damage. It's not using any of these other mods here. It's just dealing damage. So it's just kind of alongside whatever else is happening at the same time. So yeah, that wasn't anything particularly game-changing. I suppose it just adds a bit of token damage, and if you're not against the hardiest of enemies, then yeah, it can do something for you. If we just went for good old elite lancers, now we just grab you, and Uber elite lancer, spawning those ones. And against something that's a little bit lower level, lower defense, we get there. But then the Kuvanuko already does that, so. Is Cyclone a good primer? Some people like using it. I'm not a fan, but I don't see why it wouldn't be a good one. Yeah, if we do that again, this time without that, if we instead went for Merciless, for comparison's sake. If anything, it feels like the targeted enemy dies quicker, but then the ones by the side die slower, which I suppose makes sense because of the way the arcane works. So, yeah. Jury's out on that one. I think I might just have to do the actual mathematical calculations and see how that works out. That's going to be one for the spreadsheets. That's definitely going to be one for the spreadsheets when it comes to checking out those. But we're not going to do that today, chat. We've been here long enough. I've witted on long enough. We've roasted enough people who are being anything but practical. I think it's about time that we find out who is going to have themselves a digital access pack for TennoCon completely for free. Because there's going to be someone here. How do you get a high crit chance when using Kuvanuko? You use outside sources of absolute critical chance. So Arcane Avenger, Smeet Kavat, Adaza Kavat, and Harrow. Those will be your way. So yeah, guys, if you have not yet done ! ticket in the chat, you need to be doing that one. If the bot says too many tickets, it means you're already in. If it doesn't say anything to you, try it again. If you already got a ticket, don't spam it. Let someone else enter. You know, be fair. Don't break my bot. If you break my bot, I break you. I'll find a way. I will take all these drones and I will scoop up your entire orbiter with them if you break my bot. So don't do it. I'll give you guys just a moment on those of you who have only just learned of what the ! ticket command is. And if this is the very first thing you've ever said in this chat, I see you. I see you. Twitch tells me if it's your first message. I'm aware. You still got a chance to win it, but I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, you lurkers. What if you are a drone? Well, red drone. I jump on you. Ha! Now what are you gonna do? Or is this one you? Or is this one you? Am I jumping on your brothers right now, Red Drone? Is that what's happening here? Because I think it might be what's happening here. Not your fault you're a lurker? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Not everyone needs to constantly speak in a chat. That's absolutely fine. If I was intending for you guys to responding to me all the time, well, there's 159 people here right now. It will be physically impossible for me to manage 159 people wittering away in the Twitch chat. So don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. It's fine. But in any case, I think that's enough time. I think we've given everyone a chance to get in. Yeah, Hatchet just tried again. They got too many tickets issued. No one else is entering. Yep, let's wrap it up there. Let's wrap it up and see who is going to... Oh, no, we need one more. I'm such a nerd that I need one more person to enter right now. Thank you. There we go. All right, now I can close it. There we are. So with that, that has made it where it's now 117 people in. That's why I needed that one more. There was 117 people into the draw. If you are saying exclamation mark ticket now, tough, you're too late. You've had 3 hours. Actually, you've had 3 hours and 9 minutes to join in, so it's all right. No. So let's have a look then. Out of the 117 people, 117. Yeah, I'm going for a Halo reference. The person who's going to be enjoying themselves. That digital access pack. The platinum comes with it. All the cosmetics and, of course, access to the TennoCon relay is... Oh, I tried with this name earlier. Thiagoin Crivel. Thiagoin Crivel. Yeah, how do I pronounce that? Thiagoin Crivel. There we are. I'm going to call you that. Thia. Congratulations. As I completely and utterly butcher your username, you've gone and got yourself a TennoCon Digital Access Pack. I'm going to be contacting you here on Twitch in a next few minutes, right after the end of the stream, to get a hold of your Warframe username and platform. We'll arrange it with DE to get that sorted out for you. I just need you to respond in the next 24 hours. But to everyone else here in the Twitch channel, thank you very, very much for joining in today. I hope you have enjoyed yourselves. It's certainly been a fun one. Now, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We're done. I'm done, but you're not done. We're going to go over to another bit of the Warframe community now. We're going to go say hi to someone else. We're going to show them what is great about this community. And there is plenty bit of great stuff here. You raiding nonsense aside. So, let's see. Who are we raiding today? Who are we raiding today? Let's see. Well, we got Neoness has started up. We got... I don't even recognize that name. We don't do VTubers. You know what? Out of the listings I've got here, Neoness is the one I want to go to. Out of the listings we've got here, Neoness is the one I want to go to. So, yep, let's set that raid going. It's Neoness 007. There we are. We are raiding on over to them. Let's show them a wonderful time. Let's show them what is great about this community chat. And I do hope you have enjoyed yourselves. I'll see you guys on a Wednesday for some more Warframe. Until then, if you haven't already, make sure you do wish your dad a happy Father's Day. Anyone out there has forgotten, if you somehow left it this late, yikes, good luck with that one. I'll catch you next time. Bye!